Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Oh, I'm peeking a little bit.
Down a little bit.
Oh, hello.
Am I
Hi,
too loud?
hi.
I guess we didn't test it before.
We did not. It's okay. I'm not
Hello.
peeking too hard, I guess.
Yay.
I just yell into my microphone 90% of the time.
No
Hello.
worries.
What's up, everybody? It's been quite some time since I've been here. Hello,
What's
Captain
up?
Emma Snick. How are you? I hope that you are all doing well. And we are, so it's funny because I was like, oh, how long has it been since we played Fatal 12? And I checked Steam and it says September 2023 was when we tried to do that one stream where we tried to remember what was happening.
The time before that, I don't have no idea.
I don't remember the time before that, but I looked at when I made the original thumbnail, which is the same one I used in the tweet to announce that we were going to stream this today. And I made it in June 2021.
Oh my God.
2021. Can you believe that? I mean, we had streamed Yuri Friday
For like a year.
every Friday for a whole year without missing a beat. I remember because we had a streak going, and I remember there was one time where you were like feeling sick or had to do something, and you were like, we can't miss Yuri Friday. We haven't missed a single week.
And now like it was like
And then we started
a month.
And then we started dating. And then we're like, I guess we're not doing Yuri Friday anymore. Pride month now. That was Pride year. Yes, every Friday. It was a weekly reminder that Pride exists.
Yeah, but at least we are doing it now.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I hope that this becomes a regular thing that we do again. I miss these.
Yeah.
And I feel like there are more Yuri games that we could play now that don't have adult content.
That's true.
Or optional adult content, or maybe we could just censor it or something.
I do think like the landscape for like Yuri and like lesbian games is definitely much more expanded than even 5 years ago.
Yeah.
You know? 5 years ago, it was like Heart of the Woods and like Studio
Highway Blossoms,
and then like
Flowers.
Flowers, and then like some Euro games.
Bunch of Sakura games.
yeah, right.
Ecchi games. What else is there? Oh, Kindred Spirits on the Roof.
Oh, that's true.
Which is also a sexy game.
Yeah.
The whole point of Kindred Spirits on the Roof, which is one of my favorite visual novels of all time, is basically like, oh, you're two ghosts and you want to learn how to have lesbian sex. You're still in high school back then. Hong Kong, 1986. Oh yeah, those developers were super cool. Yeah.
But even that game was that game in like in the last 5 years? I can't remember when it was actually released.
I think so, because it came out while we were doing
It came out and they were
Yuri
like,
Friday,
we
right?
should stream this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm,
Yeah, so it's like, it's crazy now. And now there's like a lot more developers who want to do that kind of
Nurse Love Addiction / Nurse Love Syndrome. Yeah,
That's true.
But you haven't played that one. But did I spoil it for you?
Yeah.
I spoiled the really bad ending.
I mean, I don't think I want to.
Hello, thank you for the thank you for the follow.
Wow,
They donated $100 for charity. They did. I remember that. That was so cool.
What?
They were so nice.
Oh, that's right. They came to the stream.
Yeah, because we were
like,
playing their game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, you bought the game. Let's pay you money. Well, not us. It was for Jinx. It wasn't for us. It was for charity. So
Right.
I'm glad. I want to do more charity streams, but I feel like I'm also like not popular enough to do them anymore.
I mean, it doesn't matter how popular you are, but also
It's kind of sad though if you like, I'm raising money for charity, and then it's like nobody comes to the charity.
just set your goal like really low. There's not much expectation.
I guess you can't didn't have a follow. Oh, I think maybe, I don't know.
Thank you for following.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Iron Lions. I appreciate it. Sounds like you've maybe followed my old account, and then I switched over this account and lost like half of my following.
That was like 2 years ago now.
Yeah, true. That's right. Some people have a 24-month sub now.
Yeah.
Wow,
right?
that's crazy actually. Oh, it's Asian Mental Health Collective. That's right. That's right. Could you just have it as a progressive goal? I see.
Yeah,
Extend the
exactly.
goal whenever you hit the last one. What's that mean?
Like if your goal is $50 and you hit it, then you just make it $75.
Oh, I see. Oh yeah, whenever I set like a hard goal, And I did those 24-hour streams. I ended up beating those goals, and then I'd be like, oh shit. And then I set like a really high goal, and I was like, I'm not gonna make
And
this
then you
goal.
don't do it. And then
Yeah.
so.
Oracle and Bone, yeah. All right, okay, so cool. We are gonna play the game because we've been talking for a little bit now.
I mean, that's fine.
I mean,
People
talking
like
is
it when
fun.
we talk.
Yeah. I miss you.
But I miss you too.
We live together, but I miss you. Yeah, I miss us talking in front of chat, and I miss talking with chat with you. I talk to chat all the time when I'm streaming, but I don't get to talk to them with you.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. We don't do much talk, just chatting together.
Well, how long ago was the last Fatal 12 stream? Ooh, good question. According to my Steam account, it was September 2023.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That was.
And before that, probably September 2021.
What has happened since the last time we played Fatal 12?
Let's try to remember what's going on in Fatal 12. Oh, you know what? The game has good talk about segue. The game has a remember what was happening feature.
Oh.
So what the fuck?
God.
I don't know what the fuck is happening here, right?
Okay.
So
sure.
let's go into the menu
Right.
and let's just try to remember what was going on.
Yeah.
Here, there's a
Summary.
summary. Week 1. Oh,
Okay.
God.
We can just skip to week 6.
Okay, week 6.
We know mostly what happens up until the last.
Okay, well,
scene.
let's just do a quick recap of these. So,
Alright.
she gets put into the death game. She was exploded, right? And then
In the train.
and then they go
fire.
2 weeks back, and then they have 2 weeks to find the people. Is that?
Well, they don't go back in time. It's more like they get. No,
they do go back, don't they?
right? No, it's just as if it
Oh,
never happened.
right. Okay. They live this like alternate future
Yeah.
as if they are here to remind you. Yep. Like literally, it's like the whole story. So someone spent the time.
Feel like, oh yeah, someone's going to play this.
Yeah.
And then not play it for 2 years.
Yeah. Okay. So there are 12 people. Who all died in the same moment, right? And then they are put into this death game.
If there's 12 people, does that mean there's supposed to be 12 weeks or 11 weeks?
Is it 12 weeks?
Are we only halfway through the game?
Oh shit! No way! Because there was some that was like not available in the beginning. There's some that did 2 at a time, right? Wait, did they? Okay, well, so we have, Federico, I remember, is like the Italian guy.
dude.
Yeah. He's working with Odette, who's the one who looks like Yancha Gogo, right?
Yeah.
I remember they were trying to figure out people's... Okay, so the death game. The way the death game works is they are all brought into this, like, chamber, let's call it. There is a silver-haired lady who is like the judge.
The goddess?
The goddess, yeah.
Does she have a name or is it just goddess? I can't remember. I don't know.
Divine selection? She's I don't know.
No.
Okay, so anyway, they get put into the way the game works is they have these cards that contain information about the other people, randomly distributed to them, and we have our set of cards here. These guys, card book.
Yeah.
And so we see the names, and we also know what cards other people have. In order to nominate someone for death, you need to know the 3 things about them: their name, their cause of death, and their number 1 regret. And so a couple of people are dead now.
Yeah, you can see who was not very good.
I remember this guy was, right?
This guy?
This guy, number 7.
Oh.
He was the guy who
Oh, he was like eating a lot of food.
Yeah.
And then he like choked on his...
Wasn't his regret something like he didn't get to eat with his family or something like that? Yeah.
If you click on it,
Oh yeah.
doesn't he know his own?
I guess he would know his own. Oh, dog. Oh.
I don't remember that.
He got a stroke.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Ro Chan Ho. Okay.
I see.
And then this was the pregnant mother or something,
Yeah,
right?
I remember that. She was like in a hospital
Yeah.
with the babies.
Right. Yeah, with the babies.
Yeah.
And I remember Alan Scorpion came in and he was gonna like punch a baby or something like that, right? Alan Scorpion's this guy.
He's taking this game very seriously.
He's number 12. You just know he's named Alan Scorpion, but he has the name. Okay, number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, he nominated the old guy.
He nominated the old guy. That's right. Who, his cause of death was like from starvation because he was lonely in his house.
He got
right?
all abandoned in his house.
Yeah. He remembers back when he was close with his family, and this kid was with him in the house, and the kid was like taking care of him,
they
right?
were like living together.
Yeah.
He's like an orphan. No, he's like a
child soldier.
Something
It
like
sounded
that.
like.
Yeah.
If I recall,
I think he's still in the game, so we don't know
Yeah.
everything
So
about
we
him.
only know that the name is Yu. The cause of death was fire. I remember in the very beginning of the game, it seemed like this kid was the one with the bomb that originally blew up on the train.
Seemed like, 'cause we saw him on the train.
Yeah. So I suspect that death by fire means that he's the one who killed Rika.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like, doesn't somebody have all his cards now? Maybe Alan.
Number 4.
Maybe Alan has all
2.
his cards.
No.
Oh, okay. Never
Maybe
mind.
do we?
Do we? We have.
We
a
have
lot
2
of
of them. We have you and cause of death.
Oh.
And
I guess not. I thought someone did. But...
this one was the one with the mother, right? Or this brain hemorrhage, child's name. Yeah. So this is the mother, not this one. This one's we don't even know who that is.
I guess we haven't seen her yet.
Yeah.
What? That's crazy.
Whoa. I remember this kid. We went to a amusement park with her.
It was really sad.
Yeah, it was really sad. Sofia Presnitz, Alexievna. Death from sickness. Why the fuck is that so ominous? Biggest regret is just being dog is so fucking weird.
What about
I
the
can't
dog?
remember. I think that he like had a dog and he died or
Did he
something.
want the dog?
I can't remember.
Or
Maybe
the
he wanted a
ran
dog.
away?
I can't remember.
Yeah, see, that's vague.
She wanted to see the world. That was super sad, and
Yeah.
we took her on a like
A little trip.
a little trip to the amusement
Yeah.
park. This one, we don't even know her. Oh, Odette.
Oh, she's Odette. Oh yeah, the one that looked.
Yeah, she's the one who killed the girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because she has 3 of these.
Yeah.
She also has 3 of these, which is okay.
She killed. Yeah.
Okay, and then Federico. This is the. We don't
Is he
know.
still in the game? I thought he was out.
Is he still in the game? Well, he's number 2. We know.
I guess.
We only know his name, so I guess he's
he's
just
still
in the game.
Wait. Okay. One. How many people are left?
Us.
Yes. 2, 3.
3 Federico. 4. We
He's
don't know
out.
anything about her, so 5, or maybe she was
5?
early.
I can't remember.
I can't remember.
No, I think we saw her for like a brief second.
Okay, so
But
the only
she's
one
not
from
out
this
yet.
column who's dead is this guy,
Okay.
and then this guy's dead. This guy's dead. Who's this? We don't
don't
know who
know
this
yet.
is.
We don't know who that is yet.
What?
Okay, so there's only been 4. 4?
Okay, 1,
Right.
2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Thought
and
that
6 weeks. Cool.
Yeah, right? I don't
Okay.
know. Maybe you could skim the story or the
Yeah.
summary to figure out who's left.
Oh, okay, sure. We can. So, I mean, I was able to recall a lot from just going through the cards. So that's pretty
Yeah.
nice. Week 4, letter disappeared. Keiko was the one with the mom, was it? Sonia. This was the girl.
Yeah, that was a little girl.
Shigetsugu. Okay, we got the Shigetsugu story.
Mhm. That's the old.
Placed in selection as expected, but Rika's unable to for you. Shigetsugu tells Al. Oh yeah, if somebody nominates someone else and they get it all right, then they can take one of their cards to learn about someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then that means Alan Scorpion gains the regret card for number 4, but the moment he gains it, it disappears. You himself now has a completely different aura about him.
Oh, his regret changed.
Oh yeah, because it used to be that he didn't have his mom's cooking, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Something about the cooking. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. And then it changed. Okay, we can read this. Just as with Alan, numeral 4 regret card also vanishes from Rinka. She guesses that if the card had disappeared, that means his regret had changed. Meanwhile, the school's cultural festival draws near. Woohoo!
What a tone shift.
I know, right? While Rinka has lunch atop the school, Naomi comes over to give her a ticket for coffee. Seeing her preparations go well, Rinka supports Naomi as much as she can. Oh yeah, Rinka knows about the death game, right?
Rinka is the main character, but you mean Naomi?
Naomi. Yeah, Rinka
Yeah.
is the main character.
Yeah, I think she told her about it.
Yeah. And Miharu is her girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Miharu, the Yuri in this game, the actual Yuri, is that Miharu is like, I want you to win. I will die for you kind of thing. Yeah. So she's trying her best so that Rinka doesn't die. Yeah. After school, Rinka and Miharu discuss the disappearance of the card. She also tells Miharu that she cannot force Naomi to stop helping her if she's doing so voluntarily. Miharu also voices her protest about Naomi helping, but she can't force Rinka to stop her either. She warns that it would be best to bring it up later after the cultural festival. Bothered by the disappearance of the card, Rinka visits Shigetsugu's house, but arrives to find a vacant lot and Yu waiting there for her. He looks completely different person and swears to kill her without question. Because she didn't do the...
She didn't do the nomination.
Yeah, she didn't nominate him, right? She was supposed to nominate you instead of the old guy.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Oh, yeah. I think she was supposed to nominate you so that Shigetsugu didn't get nominated.
Yeah. As promised.
Because she's like number 1 or something.
Given the Rinka go to school... Okay, opens up the cafe. Nice, good day. Rinka is unable to for you.
Yeah.
So, but she was number 1, so she could have.
Yeah, she would have.
She would have had the first
or something like that.
I was wondering when the Yuri would come into play. Eventually.
Someday.
Yeah. Okay, after a few days with no progress, Rinka goes to the park for a change of pace. There she bumps into Naomi. Apparently, ever since she and Rinka had first gone to the park, she began talking walks there frequently.
Talking walks?
It says talking, right? Talking walks there frequently. The two reminisce about how they first met. Rinka reflects on how their bonds have deepened since then. So, we think that maybe that she's a path that you can take, but I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
But we were trying to go for Miharu because she seems like she's willing to die for us.
Yeah, that's definitely intense.
She apologizes for pushing Naomi away earlier and ignoring her own feelings on the issue and asks to start over. Naomi responds saying that her answer is already a given. Yes, she will marry you.
Rinka has 2 hands.
2 hands. She does have 2 hands. They all have 2 hands. Yeah. This is you.
Oh, good morning.
Morning. Miharu arrives at school as I'm thinking back over the past week.
I guess it is what we were doing.
The past week plus 2 years. We've been standing here for 2 years.
Sorry, it just feels like I checked out for like 2 years.
I had a weird dream. I feel like these two lesbians were like sitting in front of a computer in a different house. And then suddenly they're in this other house.
They have a dog.
We agreed to meet before moving on to help our class with stuff. Just waiting on Mao now. Then the 3 musketeers will have gathered. Mao?
The one who... The other
Oh, yeah.
friend?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah.
He seemed less concerned than earlier this week. Did something happen?
Nah, just went on a refreshing walk. And sex. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll take your word for it. As much as I love your troubled expression, I'd much rather see you relax today. Especially when the fruits of Naomi's labor are on display.
Not every day that you concern yourself with her.
You think? I'm more than willing to admit that she's been working hard for this.
Yeah.
There it is. That's the smile I want to see. I'm glad that even I can make you wear it.
Jeez, you really know how to exaggerate. Morning, troops. Sorry, I kind of overslept. Is that it? I can't remember.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh my god. You guys.
She's definitely like not unpopular. I don't know what I'm trying to say. The best supporting character.
Yeah. Death games are kind of messed up because you don't know who deserves to die because each contestant has to... Of course, yeah, that's the... Death games are messed up because they're death games.
Yeah.
Mao turns up 5 minutes late. Her face, not to mention the bags under her eyes, make it obvious that she's pretty worn out. Figured I'd be solid, but then I started to read some manga I had lying around. Man, I'm beat. Not like you're any different during the week. We did set the meeting time expecting this to happen, though, so let's go. I like that you gave Mao a Valley Girl accent. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because she, oh my god.
Yeah, she's so, like, California girl.
All 100 yen! Furimu...
Keto.
Well, Furimaketo. It's 100 yen, though. It's not free.
It's true.
Ice cream! Kuma! Good job.
I'm not sure my vocabulary can cover just how awful that was. They honestly thought making the room dark and putting a crystal ball in it would make it feel authentic. Let's not even mention how they literally just call it fortune telling. I won't blame them for throwing on some black cloaks considering their budget, but there's something to be said about having us simply print out a customer's fortune and hand it to them.
Is that what they did for, like, their classes?
I guess that's what, yeah, that was their job. And then they'll just, you know, just press the print button on the computer.
Man, I want to teach you updated white girl vocabulary to add to the Valley Girl accent, but one of the more popular phrases involves a word you're not a fan of. Uh-oh.
No.
Guess we can't say it.
Bleep it out.
You're spitting lots of venom today. You're spitting facts. A particular C word. Oh, the lady one. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that word, but oh my god. It's like you're such a... You turn into... Go on. Come on, I had some fun at least. Miharu wasn't wrong, though. It was very meh, to say the least. Fortune telling itself was done via PC program, bought by one of the girls familiar with that sort of stuff. So that wasn't bad. PC stuff. You put your date of birth and some other info in, and then it spit out a result based around horoscopes.
Whoa, so tech savvy.
Wow. It was our job to print and hand out said results to anyone who wanted them. She probably didn't get permission from the creator to use it for this, so the idea was a bit of a gray area. Then again, charging 100 yen per go probably tipped the scales.
Oh no.
Yikes. More importantly, now we get to actually enjoy the culture festival.
If by enjoy you mean spend time in the library till noon before going home, then yes. Well, once we're done with Naomi's class, I mean.
Relax, I'm doing the same. No, hey, might as well go get a look at what's going on elsewhere before that. You guys. You guys. What year is this supposed to take place? Feels like a website you'd find in the 2000s. It does, right?
Yeah, right? I don't know. This game is probably a few years old. I don't know when this game came out, actually.
Trust that sandwich with my life? I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you talking about this bear? Phew, I'm beat. We actually ended up walking around the whole school. Mao doesn't have it in her to skip stuff she has no interest in if she sees that people put effort into it. Not sure if I should praise her for that or not. We're used to her I can relate to that so hard. If someone's put effort into something, I feel like I have to give them the time of day.
Oh, like appreciate it?
Yeah. Like, oh my god. Especially when it's like little kids and they, little kids doing like a lemonade stand. I'm like, this isn't
so
sanitary. But I'll buy one for 25 cents plus inflation, probably $2.50 now.
All you did was put country
Country. Country time?
Country time mix here.
Yeah.
Your mom probably did it for you.
Yeah. You're the face.
You're just standing
You're
here.
just the face.
This whole lemonade stand idea was probably just the parents' idea.
Yeah. I remember did I ever tell you this? I had a lemonade stand.
No.
once.
Was it your idea?
It was my idea. It was Country Time lemonade.
Oh.
It wasn't in front of my house. It was like, so my mom used to go to a friend's house to play mahjong every weekend.
Uh-huh.
And like we would stay there for like 48 hours at a time, right?
Oh.
So it was one of those mahjong nights.
Oh.
And so because the other people there had kids, we would just all kind of hang out. And then there was one time, well, they were playing during the daytime, and we were just like, we saw like a TV show that was like, oh, we're gonna do a lemonade stand. Like some kid, maybe it was The Simpsons, and maybe they had like a 25-cent lemonade stand. Oh my God, it's just Country Time lemonade.
Yeah.
And so we did the same thing. But I remember this was like a cul-de-sac, and nobody like was walking by. Nobody.
Oh.
So we set up a table. We had like the jug. There was no like umbrella for cover or anything like that. It was like sunny. It was like the summertime, because that's when you're off school, right? And so I remember it was 25 cents for lemonade, and I remember just yelling out in the middle of the street, just lemonade! Who wants to buy lemonade? I remember we made a couple of sales, but like it was because I summoned them from their houses.
Just barged into people's houses. Buy my lemonade.
Knock knock, lemonade. Holy shit, it's Yuri Friday. It is. I mean, you just missed my lemonade story. I'm not gonna tell it again. You have to rewind now.
Someone clip it.
Someone clip it. We're used to her dragging us around like this since last year, so neither me nor Miharu are bothered. Not that we'd admit it to her, of course. Well, we do skip out on stuff going on at the auditorium and courtyard, so you could argue it is more a case of self-gratification. There's still plenty to see and learn from going around and checking out different stuff, at least. They really like the word stuff.
Yeah, you know.
I guess this is a translation.
The stuff.
Though. Yeah, stuff. Hi, I miss a lemonade story. I said Felix. Little bitch. You're okay. I forgive you.
No, don't worry.
Speaking of, there's one major thing I noticed while we're doing so. There are plenty of people carrying cups around, aren't there? You don't like this voice?
No, that's fine. Just like if it's lemonade for some reason.
There are plenty of people carrying on lemonade cups, right? Lemonade! Fucking buy a fucking lemonade!
Some kids in the front just like selling lemonade for 25 cents.
Yeah. Stuff is a good word can be used generally in all languages. That's true. It's sort of common. It's common thing in North America is to sell lemonades. I don't know. But you know the game Lemonade Tycoon?
Oh yeah.
Did you play that?
That was fun.
I remember playing that and not knowing the strat. Like there isn't very good tutorial for it, but
it's an old game, isn't
it's
it?
a super old game. It was like one of the first games on iOS, maybe? Or maybe it was a Facebook game even.
Something like that. I thought I played it in the browser, but I barely remember.
Maybe. I can't remember either. But basically, I remember being like, oh, I'll squeeze 3 lemons, put like a sugar and like add some
you have to like,
ice.
figure out the right ratio.
Yeah, you had to figure out the right ratio, and people were like, "This lemonade is shit." And then I was like, "What?" And so I tried adjusting the recipe. I was like, "Maybe there's more sugar." And then it's like you needed like 8 lemons, and you also had to like procure your own lemons, right?
Yeah, you had to buy them.
Yeah, you had to buy them, and you didn't have money because you didn't fucking sell any.
You're just a kid.
Oh, this is you.
Oh, indeed. They even have plastic lids on them.
Looks like letting people take their cups around campus was a right idea. They must be pretty busy. Hopefully it's all going okay. Curious, are we? I guess it's time to begin our raid on her class then. Duty. Duty finder on.
Register for the raid. Classroom savage.
Yeah, the camera goes in.
Yeah.
We passed by once already, so we know which way to go. The corridors have been gradually filling up with people as they... What? The corridors have been gradually filling up with people as the day drags on. We make our way through the crowd with one destination in mind. I remember they used to say make our way a lot in this novel, and every time I was like making our way downtown. Walking fast, faces,
There's only so many phrases in the English language.
Oh, thank you, Captain of a Snake. Welcome to the Iron Lions. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
Ooh, they've got it all nice and fancy looking.
Look at all the balloons. There's must be like 400 balloons.
Oh my god! and how are they taped? Like double? Like they just like rolled up tape?
Probably just like double-sided or rolled up tape. Yeah.
How are there none on the floor? How are there no popped balloons? You coming?
I coming.
Lemonade gulaman. Yes, that's right. That is a good drink. It used to be a common thing to teach kids self-reliance by having them make and sell lemonade on the street corner in the sidewalk or suburb. Yeah. Usually watch on YouTube. Oh, okay. No problem. I mean, we are live on YouTube too if you wanted to. If that's your preferred platform. I am here to please. The first year classrooms are up on the 3rd floor, with Naomi's being at the end of the corridor. There seem to be a lot of customers too. Possibly thanks to the tickets they're selling at the reception area. One door is being used as the entrance, with the other as the exit. A number of people are making their way out, plastic cups in hand. There's too many colors in this classroom. It feels similar to...
Pride Month.
It is Pride Month in this classroom.
Yeah.
With no time. Like, this clock is useless. I wonder if you can zoom in and see what the class schedule is like.
Probably not.
Can you read this? Hot coffee, ice coffee. This. What's this say? Ore? Cafe ore. Cafe ore.
Good eye.
Yeah. Good eye, mate. Feels similar to what you see in big coffee shop chains. Granted, this is largely meant to be used as more of a rest area. I did it! I made it back to 2022 and there's still time to save Twitter. Hello, 8 lives. You're right, it is 2022. And we have definitely not missed a week of Yuri Friday, and we were definitely playing this last week.
What? Elon Musk? X? I don't know what you're talking about.
What? You totally didn't laugh, but I liked it when you said good day right now. Just now pause. Thank you. Thank you. You can see the dripping procedure as well. What are they talking about? Oh, coffee. Got it. You can see the dripping procedure as well, so I guess that's part of the experience. There's a nice fragrance making its way to the hallway. That's a good sign. Oh, yeah, I remember. They're making coffee. Rinka taught Naomi how to make coffee.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
She can make authentic coffee at her
Look at
school
this
festival.
Pour over. Do they have the siphon thingy or the siphon thingy? Oh, but they have hot water in a thingy. They have...
That these, like, 14, 15-year-olds are going to really care about how coffee is produced.
I know, right? And who's gonna order the hot black coffee? Like, no one at 14 years old.
And they're what, 100 yen?
Yeah, 25 cents. There's a nice fragrance making its way to the hallway. That's a good sign. It's probably one of the reasons why it's so busy. You normally don't get the chance to enjoy something like this at school. I split the tickets between the 3 of us before we make our way in. She just ripped the ticket into 3. Here, I have 3 tickets. Huh? Where's Narin? I don't see her anywhere. Let me go ask. She approaches one of the girls at the door to ask. I love this part of the game. It's really cute. Ooh, I'm excited. Or you mean this like whole culture festival?
The balloon stuck on the wall.
Balloon stuck on the wall. It's very cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, I don't know what time it is, but you know.
I don't know why they're selling coffee.
I feel like coffee wouldn't be that popular at a culture festival for
high schoolers.
The high schoolers, yeah.
Especially for like first years.
But I guess if the culture festival is like, you know, your friends and family come, then
true.
That would be that'd make a lot more sense.
Yeah.
I assume so because they usually do like plays and stuff, right?
That's true.
It's for kids trying to look mature. Seems like this is where you pay if you don't have a ticket. 200 yen a cup makes sense when you take the budget into account. Looks like she went out with some friends to stock up since they're running low. She just left, so it'll take a while before she's back.
Oh no.
Guess they got a lot more customers than expected. Hopefully that coffee is decaf, right?
She must have this place under tight control. I'm impressed.
When I come back later? Nah, might as well stick around now that we're here. We can always come back again. Sounds good. My feet have been begging for a seat anyway. Miharu nods in agreement. Thank you for the audible nod. We hand our tickets over and get some coffee. Oh shit, you Olay this like 2 years? Did you play? Oh, yeah, we played this 2 years ago. I thought you were saying Olay, like Cafe Olay, and I thought you were making a joke, so I read it as Olay, but you meant play, and it's a typo. I am so sorry. I did not mean to call out your typo.
A long time ago.
Yes, this was 2 years ago.
This game has been played for...
Actually, we did try to play it once in 2023, apparently, when we lived in our old apartment.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
But we were trying to remember what was happening, and we were like, I remember that game. I want to finish it.
We'll play this game once a year until you finish it.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't count. I know, right? Yeah, it was basically 2021 June. It was when I created that, when I created the thumbnail. June 2021, which is what? 3 years ago?
Yeah.
And we took a long time. Like, I swear we played this for like 12 weeks.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I think I did at least like 5 or 6.
Yeah. If I look back on the YouTube like VODs or whatever, I'm sure that it's...
We can probably find out like when the last time we played it.
Yeah.
And the last time before that.
Right?
You search like Fatal 12. I don't know.
We did play a lot, yeah. We've gotten to know these characters and then completely forgot about them.
Yeah.
They're the same chairs we use for class, but they have nice tablecloths and decorations set up on the desks. Makes it an ideal spot to sit down and escape all the activity outside. I missed a few episodes and there was like time travel or something.
I don't really know.
I found your channel through this game? Oh, wow. I'm surprised that anyone was like looking up
Fatal
this
12?
game. Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things where like you play a game once through and then you're like, oh, how do other people,
that's
like,
true.
react to it?
Yeah, that's true. Good to see you playing again. Thanks. Same here, actually. Oh, really?
Wow.
This game?
We should play this game more then.
We should. I mean, apparently it's my highest grossing.
Yeah.
Wow, my first time viewer experience is so good.
Exactly.
Who's searching for these? I guess you guys are.
I mean, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, I probably would have. I remember when I was first getting into visual novels and I couldn't like afford to buy them when I was younger. I would like look up playthroughs of them online of just like people. Yeah.
I hope nobody is watching our stream to get the story of Fatal 12.
Yeah.
Because we were taking a very long time to go through it.
Maybe you guys should do big Yuri VNs, like do Kindred Spears on the Roof. So I've been trying to convince Nitoria to play Kindred Spears on the Roof.
On my own, though.
On her own for a while. Yeah, on her own. Because that game took me maybe... Let me look on Steam.
Well, it's also fully voiced, so it'd be hard to do on stream. Right?
That's true.
Or
we could just turn off the voices.
But it's like... It's more fun to do ones that aren't yet voiced, I guess.
But we could just turn off the voices.
Yeah, but then somebody's gonna be like, you don't sound like the characters.
Nobody's gonna say that.
Yeah,
I played this game for 77 hours. 77.7 hours. Wow. Crazy. Wow.
Because you never play this game ever again.
I don't think I did. I think I only played it the one time, and I don't remember what was happening. Nobody's gonna say that exactly. There was another game that we turned off the voices and we just like did it ourselves, didn't we?
Which game was that?
Is it this game?
Probably. Now that I think about it, this game
like,
probably does have voices.
Don't they have voices? Sound. Voice.
But that has English voices.
What is this stop voices? What does this setting mean?
Shut up.
Stop voices.
Stop the voices in my head.
Highway Blossoms and Heart of the Woods too. Oh yeah, I think we probably did the same thing.
Well, we played those before they got voices.
I found your channel back in high school just because I was YouTubing Yuri VNs and Yuri Friday popped up. Ooh, wow, look at that SEO. Wow. I did such a good job of marketing back then.
I mean, Yuri Fridays is still catchy.
Yeah, it is.
We just
I think
haven't
so.
done it in a while.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than Thirsty Thursdays. It's like Yuri is actually what it is, right? So.
Oh yeah.
Because we tried to do it on to do Thursdays.
And call it Thirsty Thursday.
Yeah,
and, also...
and then we ended up going too late, and we were like, we should do this on a Friday, so I don't have to be shit faced at work the next day. So one of my favorite Yuri visual novels, the studio created Fatal 12 also made another romance Yuri VN last year called Uso Natsu. Ooh. Lie Summer? Ooh, Uso. I think the gimmick of lesbian couple playing lesbian game is like tight, yeah. Well, we weren't a couple back then when we first started.
Right. We were just
we were brought together by
Yuri, right?
Clearly we fell in love because we were reading Yuri visual novels together.
Yeah, it's not like we were gay before.
This is we were just totally straight women who happen to like Yuri novels. That just
reading Yuri visual novels
turned me gay, and it found me a girlfriend. Best pickup lines is the lines that are on the screen right now. Probably has broad appeal. True, you would be nothing without us, without me. You're right, Alyssa.
Yeah, thank
you are the catalyst. Discovered you from the Elan games. Oh yeah, when we played Heart of the Woods, which was like the first one.
Yeah.
Wait, was it Heart of the Woods? Yeah, Heart of the Woods was the first one. I remember we did like 12 hours in a row one day.
We're like, oh, we're probably almost done. We can do one more.
Yeah. It took another like 30 hours. I should get like paid royalties for her wedding. Coffee's nice and fragrant. So they've definitely worked hard on it. I can just imagine Naomi doing her best to teach everyone how to brew it. Brew it.
When does that happen? I forgot.
Why did we talk about Palpatine in that one song?
I don't remember. It was back in we were playing National Park Girls, I think. It came from
National Park Girls.
Yeah, I don't remember the context. But
does anyone remember? It was definitely during Yuri Friday. It was National Park Girls. What was it for, though? What did we... Palpatine. I can't remember.
Just said do it.
Just do it. I know. Next we're going to be starting saying stuff like Kamuk. I hope to get the chance to taste her coffee. When she's back. I mean what?
Naomi's fondness of Lion House is rather apparent.
Yeah, Lion House is the
coffee shop
the name of the coffee shop. Yeah, we should call the Iron Lion's den
or our FC house.
Yeah, our FC house is the Lion House.
Oh, cool.
It is kind of similar now that you mention it. It feels like a spin-off.
A rip-off?
No, spin-off! God!
Bootleg?
Human nostalgia trip, yeah. That's how you know you're the real ones, because y'all remember these references, but we won't alienate the obviously new viewers that I have. Makes sense, considering how often she came. What? Oh, I helped her pick out the coasters and things too.
Oh, to the coffee house.
To the coffee house. Yeah.
You truly are a big influence on her, aren't you?
You might call me an influencer. Mal asks for some milk and extra sugar. I take a peek into her cup to see the results. Her coffee is almost pure white. It's your coffee.
That's my coffee.
I got Nitoi to drink some coffee recently, and like.
I'm starting to get it.
Yeah. She definitely did try an espresso and didn't like it. So I was like, okay, start off easier.
If that's something I would drink, like, by myself.
Mm-hmm. The girl on the right has Erin Hansen hair. She does have Erin Hansen hair. She takes a sip before changing the subject.
Oh yeah. Was there a new transfer student or something? Among the first years? I noticed something I hadn't seen before. They're small and have white hair. Couldn't get a proper look, but I caught sight of them this morning. They looked like they had a bomb or something.
How big are their class sizes that she would know who's a transfer student in the first years?
Okay, so you're talking about as someone who went to a school of like thousands of people in your grade.
Yeah, but you know someone in a
No.
different grade.
Honestly, I went to a high school where the total number of students across 5 grades was 500 people. You
That's a
knew
lot
what
of
was
people.
500 people, and each grade had only like 3 classes each.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really, really easy to identify somebody who
Who's new?
is new, yeah. And also, like, assuming you know anyone on the other grades, they'll probably talk about it. The fact that you grew up in Canada. Canada! I grew up in Canada. I went to a Catholic private school in Canada.
No wonder it's small.
No wonder I'm a lesbian. Victoria almost spit out her water.
It's true.
I couldn't get a proper look, but I caught sight of them this morning. Looked like they had a bomb.
I'm not too familiar with the other years, so I couldn't tell
You're
you.
voicing the perfect character.
This is too many people.
Too many people in
Yeah,
the
aren't
school.
there like 5,000 people?
How many students were in your school, in your high school?
I think it was like 800 people per year.
And how many years?
4
years.
years.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, my high school had 5 years, so
Yeah.
8th grade counted as high school.
Well, yeah. So each of my years had as many people, more people than in your school total.
Studied at a Catholic school. Now I'm non-binary. Yeah. See, there you go. Catholics.
Catholic schools are just conversion.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pray the gay today. Yuma grew up in a big Canadian city that somehow isn't Toronto. Yeah, Vancouver.
There's multiple big cities in Canada.
There's 3.
That's multiple.
The 4 if you count Edmonton, Alberta, but I wouldn't even call that a big city. It's like Vancouver, and then there's Toronto, and then there's like Quebec City, or like, Quebec area. What's up, Zydundra? I went to K-12 school. We only had 320 kids total. You knew everyone in your section. Yeah, see? There you go.
In your section.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't even count Alberta as a province. Oh. Same. I'm surprised you noticed, though. Notice what? Oh, okay. Surprised you noticed. She doesn't know people in the school either.
See?
It's not hard to notice. It's hard not to notice a kid like that. They stand out as much as you, Rinny. Rinny? Looked a bit young to be in high school, but their boyish appearance was kind of cute. No doubt they had tons of chocolate on Valentine's Day.
Uh-oh.
Boyish, yeah. Silver hair.
Did they stand out that much?
Yep. Want me to ask when we get the opportunity?
No, I'm
It
not.
can't be. No, not again. All the dots connect as she describes this person to us. Ooh, the music changed.
Ooh.
Ooh, sus music. Oh, actually, kind of sexy music. Selection being high school, middle, primary school. Oh, wow. Also went through the Catholic school pipeline and came out gay and trans. Yay! Happy Pride! White hair, young looking, boyish. Oh God, is my ex. There's only one person I know who fits that description. One person you know, but there's plenty of people who fit that description, I'm sure. I'm probably overthinking things. They had our school uniform on, right?
Yep, that's why I figured they're a first year. Oh, hey, it looks like they're back.
Oh my god.
A few girls make their way through the entrance holding large plastic bags. Naomi is nowhere to be seen, though. She was kidnapped.
They ate her.
They ate her on their plastic bags full of Naomi meat. Naomi meat.
What do you think they're putting in their coffee?
What?
What do you think the coffee's made of?
Coffee's made of blood. Now heads to the bag to ask again.
Apparently, she's talking to someone she knows. And what do you know? It's the transfer student we were talking about. I wonder if something happened between them.
No way. I shout my thoughts for all to hear. No way. Okay, that's more like no way. Not no way. I'm not overthinking things. You are. I can't figure out why, but I just know. Sorry, do me a favor and wait elsewhere. What? Do me a favor and wait elsewhere? Who's she
I guess-
talking to?
Them?
Them?
Yeah. I guess.
That's not a good way to ask people to go.
Leave?
Leave? Go do me a favor. Like, you're not telling them where you want to meet or anything. Rennie, what's up? I'll make eye contact with Miharu. Looks like we're on the same page. 7. I rush out of the classroom, leaving Miharu to deal with Mao. He's here. You's come to my school.
You's
You's coming to my school. You's coming to my school and talking to my house. I make my way out to the hallway, which is as lively as ever.
Ah, they said it again.
Do. This is dungeon music. There's even more people than before, which leads to an even bigger line to get into the classroom. Where's Naomi? I don't see them anywhere. You should stand out regardless of how many people there are, so they must not be on this floor. Immediately after that, aren't they short?
I guess so.
Immediately after that, something I could never expect unfolds. A thunderous roar bursts down the hallway.
Oh no.
The whole building shakes. What? It's a bit too short, too weak to be an earthquake, though. Oh god, did they actually bring a bomb?
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit! Unrest starts to spread through the students and visitors, though. None of them expected something like this to occur. Worry and confusion take hold. A sharp headache follows soon after. It's similar to the one I experienced when I first met you in person. Wait, that's right. Our meeting in front of Shigetsugu's house wasn't our first. My memory is still fuzzy, but my psyche is sending me warning signals.
Oh.
Either way, all I can do is head towards the source of the noise. Volcano science projects got taken too far. Oh. I dash through the crowd who've already begun to settle back down. It isn't until I am on my way to another floor. Oh, I am... What?
I am on my to another floor. I like how your mind just like filled in.
It
the
filled
gap.
in, yeah. I mean, I guess that's, yeah. It isn't until I'm on my way to another floor that an excavation order gets issued.
Evacuation order.
Excavation. We gotta dig out the bodies.
No.
Evacuation order. Oh, it's June 9th. We could, if we go to the next week, it'll be correct.
Yay. Wow, I can't believe Fatal 12 was just last week.
But like I said, we were playing this game last week. Naomi finds herself in pursuit of a young boy. She doesn't know his name, but the look in his eyes was familiar.
Oh, is it from her perspective now?
Oh, except the same spot.
Yeah, right.
No new background. While the class leader has to make sure everything runs smoothly, she decides to go with some friends to stock up and ensure they don't miss anything, as well as to take charge in the off chance that what they need is sold out. As expected, they couldn't find the exact same things they needed, but she was able to pick out suitable replacements. Fortunately, she expected that things might become hectic on their first day. She did everything she could to make sure things would go well, but it's rare for that to happen when doing such things for the first time.
Wow, she's an event.
Yeah, she's a businesswoman. Curious about how things are going, they make their way back to the school. Were you also the voice of Naomi? Do you remember? I think so.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
So. I don't remember, actually.
Everything is fine until Naomi notices a boy with white hair amongst the students. And he's wearing the Amecha uniform. Amecha. Sweet tea?
I guess that's just cool.
The most striking thing about him is that he would be easy to mistake for a regular student thanks to his gender-neutral appearance.
I see.
However, Naomi is aware of his true nature. He's a participant in divine selection. Oh. He could very well be Rinka's enemy.
Oh.
Oh.
I see now.
Hello, boy. He looks all around as he explores the school. Kind of school named it Sweet Tea High, yeah, right? Naomi can only surmise that he is searching for someone, most likely Rinka. At first, she considers getting in touch with Rinka, who's probably still at school, but her phone's battery has died. Wow, Rinka. Wow. Out of all the things to forget, it had to be charging her phone. Boy, ... Eee. Naomi has already convinced herself to take charge of the situation.
She makes an excuse for her friends and then begins to tail him. You want to be Naomi or me to be Naomi?
Sure. You could be Naomi.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. Something's different. He resembles a predator searching for his prey. This isn't the same person she saw at the station the other day. Her gut is telling her that he's planning something here. Her heart races. Every thump is palpable. Just then, a sharp headache overtakes her. Boom. Like my fan fiction. Suddenly, she remembers the day of her days as an ex-soldier. Boom. Shower scene. Boom. Junk trunk. Double junk. Her mind flashes back to the dreams she had of Rinka's death. Dreams she had told Rinka about. Oh. Whoa.
What? She has those
Because wasn't she there?
Yeah, right?
She was like on the train
On the
with her.
train, yeah. But she's not in this selection game.
Yeah, because she didn't die, I guess.
guess.
Yeah. Didn't Rinka, like, I don't know, jump in front of her or save her or something like that?
Yeah,
Isn't
something like that.
Something like that. That's where we were like, girlfriends! Those were memories of an event that had been undone. There are still too many question marks surrounding it, though. Why it happened, how it happened, and the perpetrator behind it. The perpetrator? Her memories begin to catch up with her as she tails the boy. Why is there suddenly a perpetrator involved? The answer is simple. She recognizes the look in that boy's eyes. This isn't just about Rinka anymore. I'm as involved with him as she is. The worse her headache gets, the more she comes to realize that her dreams are in fact reality.
She's the real main character.
Whoa. Same me forgets to charge their phone, brings it to school. And where it happened. Oh, wait, the train, right? Who it is.
And who it
why
happened.
it is. And who it happened. When it happened. Okay, what does this say? Why it happened, how it happened, and the perpetrator it happened. He makes his way to a less crowded area, despite seeming to be in search of someone. It makes tailing him much more difficult. But Naomi refuses to back down. Eventually, he makes his way to a certain classroom. Not one being used by any class for the culture festival. Oh, one not being used by the class. It's serving as the storage area for unused chairs and desks. Naomi is able to find an appropriate hiding spot thanks to that. However, her hopes of remaining hidden are quickly shattered. Do you want to be the...
I thought you were him, though.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, I don't know.
I could be him. Do you want to take over Naomi?
Okay, sure.
Okay. There's no need to keep hiding.
Yeah. You do a good voice.
She can't stifle her surprise at being called out to. Her exclamation may be silly, but she is aware that this is no time to be embarrassed over such a minor thing. While she is unsure what to say, he opts to carry the conversation forward. I know that you're dear to numeral 1. She died after protecting you from the blast on that train after all.
Yeah.
Oh, we remembered.
I did. Those dreams are real, then.
A chill runs straight down her spine. Her every nerve fires signals of fear upon confirmation that her dreams are reality. I bear no ill will towards you, but regardless, I need you to become a sacrifice.
Oh, no.
It's her duty alone to kill me.
What in the world are you talking about?
She spared my life before, and as a result, awakened my true self. Yami Yugi.
Naomi, I challenge you to
I only know one way to live. That's why I need to be erased, no matter the cost.
$6.
A light flashes through the room before Naomi can process what the boy means. A massive roar thunders alongside the light.
Oh.
Oh shit! Oh shit! He did kill Naomi! The windows in the classroom crack under the atmospheric pressure of the blast. Holy shit! And they changed the background for that. Oh my god.
No.
Oh my god! It would have been Tragedy Lesbians if we were trying to go for Naomi.
guess.
Holy! Naomi is blown away without even a moment to scream. Once again, she's come face to face with a bomb. It is in this moment that she remembers her fate is inherently connected with the others. Oh no! Oh. Okay.
It hurts.
I knew you were tailing me all along, but it worked out in my favor. I planned on bringing you to this room in the first place.
How does he survive?
I don't know.
How am I alive? Okay, so I looked away for like 3 minutes and the game went from happy cultural festival to like what the
Like,
fuck
oh my
bomb
God.
scene. Yeah.
I planted a number of bombs at the desk here. All of this just to kill you.
Why would you?
Being in such close contact with the explosion has marred her entire body with third-degree burns and worse. All the participants can't die outside of divine selection. Oh, the participants can't die.
Yeah.
Oh, so Rinka's fine. She didn't need to do shit. Why was she worried? I guess she was worried that Rinka would find or that you would find some kind of like information about her.
Maybe.
Yeah, how is the room not destroyed, right? Competition between different classrooms goes hard at this festival.
It's a death game.
She's gotten pierced by several pieces of shrapnel that formed from the blast. The raw force of the blast has crushed her ribs. No!
This is so sad.
Her breathing is ragged, weak, and ready to fade at any moment.
It's ironic how things work for us participants. The explosion should have affected me just as badly, but all I get is a scratch on my cheek.
But, oh, okay. I guess. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Wait, didn't that little girl die from sickness or something?
Well, she got chosen for the.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So she just...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's fair.
The wind also happened to blow in my favor, while the desk simply happened to shield me.
Wow. Lucky.
Wow.
As for you, try not to talk anymore.
Fragments of objects caught in the blast are smoldering in every corner of the room. Cracked windows eventually give in and collapse, allowing a large supply of oxygen to flow in. In response, even the tiniest of flames spark up. Wait, so that big explosion happened and the windows didn't break?
I guess.
Did wife girl just die while I was cooking? Ugh. She's not dead
Yeah.
yet. Gosh, tragedy lesson.
She didn't die.
Good thing we didn't play this,
Yeah.
like, you know, during the time where we were like, well, not that during the time, but like, man, if we left it on this cliffhanger.
Yeah, we were one stream away.
Yeah, one stream away. I hate it when my wife spontaneously detonates. Scratch on the cheeks as an intense explosion. You should have been dead, boy. I know. Naomi can only lay there as the heat washes over her in waves. All this while her senses slowly, steadily fade.
This should serve as more than enough to have her realize what's at stake.
Why?
You're still able to talk? I'm surprised you'd even bother in your condition.
His frigid response is enough to douse the strongest of flames.
I told you already, I need to be erased, no matter the cost. But at the same time, I want to believe there's meaning behind my death. I'm positive that her being the one to do me in would supply such a meaning. She lacks the will right now, though. That's why I'm going to give it to her.
Why?
So persistent. You're about to die, but still, I'd rather not reveal too much. Don't worry, I'll make it quick.
The boy approaches and clasps his hand. Oh my god. Jeez. Clasps his hand around Naomi's thin neck. Not an ounce of hesitation or worry is in his voice. And yet...
What?
Oh.
Oh, why do you look so sad?
I don't think this boy planted bombs. I think she just kind of did that. She just detonated herself by accident. Even on the brink of death, she can notice the grief lurking behind the fierce look in his eyes.
Shut up.
Oh,
Oh! He crushes her throat before breaking her neck. The sound of her bones breaking gets muted by the wood crackling in the flames. Damn! Well, Guess you don't have to voice Naomi anymore.
I guess we're not doing her route.
Yikes. Okay, well, man, looking back on 2022 and 2021 Yuma Nitori, they're like, who should we pick?
Well, 2023 was such a blissful year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed 5 minutes ago. We didn't. 5
minutes ago. Happy festival day. He notices footsteps outside the classroom. His eyes focus on the door. Naomi! Good timing. Even Rinka's cries were overwhelmed by the roaring fire. The fire alarm rings through the PA system, warning both students and visitors of the situation at hand. Goodness, I remember this one a mess. I know. 5 minutes ago, I was happy. Wait, didn't somebody come in earlier and they're like, wow, I love this part of the game. It's so happy.
So cute.
So cute. It isn't necessary for me to understand what is going on, though. I'm bearing witness to the sea of fire that caused it to go off. Inside the room are two figures cloaked within the flames. Oh, she's crying.
Yeah.
I can't process the situation immediately. Naomi! The smoke bellowing from the room burns my throat as I struggle to speak. Sorry.
It's hard to do emotional scenes with this.
Is it fucked up if I want to make food because of the fire sounds? Ah, steak.
Comes in the room and he's like, all right, can't let anything go to waste.
We would watch, or I don't know, like there was a few months ago where I was really into cooking steak, and there's this one channel like Guga Foods or like Sous Vide Everything. You know, I've shown you this channel before, right? And like he would just like. He just comes into the room and he's like, okay, everybody, I got a really good steak for you today. Okay, everybody. All right, everybody.
Fire, set off fire, a bomb. It's just the perfect cooking temperature.
I got my sous vide steak right here, and I'm going to put it over.
All right, say we're going to do a test on fire grilling methods.
And what's better, cooking it with my torch or cooking it from this bomb room? I may have been better off not knowing what happened. Naomi! Her body is lifeless, like a puppet without its support. And her body is being held by a boy. You. He steps away from her and her body collapses to the floor. I dash toward her in an attempt to catch her. I have no chance to reach her in time, though. Just as her body touches the floor, the flames swarm all over her uniform. I press on, though. Nothing will stop me from getting to her. You fucked up. Hello, the Mouse King Reborn.
Hello.
My assumption is the bomb was probably pressure cooker based. That's a common ID. What?
Oh.
Pressure cooker. That makes sense. They always we have a pressure cooker and like it always says to like be careful. Make sure.
You could just burn yourself, right?
So the pressure cooker it has a lot of like pressure. So if you open the lid before it's done depressurizing, it'll just go tunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess just as your body touches the floor, the song let the let the body hit the floor, get to the floor fired.
Jesus.
Let the bodies hit the floor. You know what's weird? The shit exploded. The desks are on fire, but they're still intact. Yeah, I mean, there's metal parts.
I mean, things can be on fire and still intact for a little bit.
I press on, though. Nothing will stop me from getting to her. Or so I think. Before I know it, I've fallen on my behind. It was Yu's doing. He approached and knocked me down without me noticing. Did you do this? I've been instructed to become a hero ever since I can remember. The entire concept of becoming a hero is a cheap way for others to make you do their bidding. I knew that, yet I did nothing. It was all I knew. I had no parents, no friends, and certainly no allies. The only thing my past self had were missions to accomplish.
Everything about my life was meaningless. I simply carried out every mission assigned to me in order to live on. I don't care! What have you done to Naomi? Your death was one such consequence. The only difference that time around was that I died along with you. I was meant to go out like a hero. The very image of a hero I recognized as worthless. Something in me changed, though. I need to call an ambulance. Hang in there, Naomi! I learned what it meant to lead a worthwhile life. Now that my memories have returned, I have no right to desire such a thing. In its place, the very least I can wish for is a meaningful death. To go out as a person, not a hero. I'm no hero, nor am I someone's puppet. I'm a human being like everyone else. Kill me. Settle the score with your own fate. Shut the hell up! Nothing he says registers. Naomi's the only thing I'm concerned with. Not even the flames can distract me from that. Beating back the heat, I rise to my feet. I reach my hand through the smoke out toward her. Fine, do what you want. You can't die from this anyway. Let me make one thing clear, though. Give her back. I have no intention of letting myself get killed so simply. Give Naomi back! You is no longer in my line of sight. I don't care about that, though. There's only one thing on my mind. One thing I understand the moment I make contact with her lifeless body. It is too late to save her. Oh. Oh. I had to be strong, I had to be soon, I had to be larger than life. Wait, is that like NSYNC?
Who's this?
Who is this?
Never seen this strange man,
Strange
woman?
man, strange person.
No
8?
idea.
Wait, 9?
Maybe?
Maybe number 9? I need a hero? Oh. Oh. I need a hero. And he's gotta be strong, he's gotta be soon, he's gotta be larger than life. I see. You've seen him every night? Have we?
I mean, the last night we played was like
I guess.
almost a year ago.
Yeah,
so.
I don't remember this strange man at all.
Looks like Venti from
It does look like Venti, but like with older.
longer hair.
Guys, calm the fuck down. It's just strange man.
Doctor Strange.
I guess I could be this person.
Sure.
Let's see. This like Venti. 6-star Venti. He does look like Venti. Good evening, young lady. A harrowing experience befell you. I see. Alas, such is fate. Stop. Amidst those flames, you finally remembered the events that transpired, yes? Mega Man boss is getting abstract. Hey, J-Curve, how are you?
Hello.
You can no longer avert your eyes from the truth. I don't want to know. Perhaps I'm best off keeping this brief. In that case, let's proceed. It's time for you to face your own fate.
1v1.
The wheels of fate are turning. Round 1. Rebel 1. I noticed the bomb inside the bag. The specifics are beyond me, but it is comprised of a tube and a bag. The events come back to me in slow motion. Sparks fly from it, causing the liquid inside the bag to spark.
Oh.
An explosion follows, swallowing the train in flames. I remember exactly who was responsible. I'm going to become a hero. This was before I had my card book, so I shouldn't have understood what he was saying. But I understand now, though I'm not sure why. The explosion sent him flying first. The salarymen beside him followed almost instantly. The train was full due to everyone making their way home from work, so this was likely the ideal time to cause the most damage. Deal with my own fate? Not like that, we're running first to 10 in GGST, bitch, get back here! Wasn't a gift from Wendy at all! Wait, Wendy? In this behemoth typhoon I'm about to show... Oh, David! The wheels of fate are turning is Blaze Blue?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I think so. I'm not sure if it was Cross Tag or if it was one of the older ones, but
Central Fiction?
Central
I don't know.
Fiction. I'm not sure.
The smell of burnt fat ran through the train. Naomi! My first instinct was to shield Naomi. I felt a tremendous impact on my back, which sent both me and Naomi flying. The train had stopped by this point, but panic had spread among those not taken out by the blast. Meanwhile, my body had been devastated. I couldn't tell what state I was in. All I knew was that I wouldn't make it. As such, the only thing on my mind was Naomi. Wow. Tragedy lesbians for real. Yeah, kind of gay. I mean, in her last moment, she's like...
Wow, they're tragedy lesbians twice?
Twice?
Sucks.
Yeah, and then the other one's also a tragedy lesbian. She's like, no, I want to die for you.
You can only die so many times.
I know. If I wasn't going to make it, then I'd do all I could to make sure Naomi did. She had hit her head after the blast, however, rendering her unconscious. Ugh. I couldn't say for sure whether or not this was a mere coincidence. The boy responsible for all this landed right in front of me after the blast. The flames continued to consume both of our bodies. Now I'll finally be a hero. Don't kid yourself. I'm not sure if we actually exchanged words then. It may just be something I made up as a coping mechanism. You won't become a hero. You're not even human. You're just a puppet. The boy used his remaining strength to extend his hands to my throat. And he crushed it. Oh!
Is that what happened?
At that moment, the flames lit up again, blowing him out of the train. I guess this is you.
Rinka!
Naomi's screams called out to me while I was on the brink of death. As the fierce flames in the train grew fiercer, the fire in my soul flickered and faded. Oh.
So she didn't die
There's
from
her
fire.
real cause of death, a crushed trachea.
She died from throat.
Throat. She died from neck.
It's just a card that says neck.
It's not even spelled with a K, it's just two C's. Neck. Those were the memories I had forgotten. The truth locked away within my subconscious. So even if we were like fire was definitely the cause of death, or bomb, or like something like that, it was incorrect.
Yeah.
It's no wonder my cause of death card never materialized when I thought I simply got caught in a fire.
Oh.
The fire wasn't what killed me. It was suffocation after having my throat crushed. Oh, the same way that Naomi died.
Wow.
Oh.
Now she has Naomi's cause of death card.
Maybe? Oh, what if this is Naomi?
But she would look right. She would recognize her.
What if she hasn't come to the death game yet? I don't know, I'm just guessing.
I don't know.
Oh, then we choose Tragedy Lesbians
No.
Part 2.
This entire game is just
Tragedy Lesbians Repeat. You know that Tom Cruise movie, Live, Die, Repeat, or whatever?
Tragedy lesbians.
Tragedy Lesbians Repeat. I hear the sound of rain outside as I wake up. Looking out the window, I notice how dark it is, despite the time. Small droplets of rain pour endlessly from the sky. It's the beginning of the rainy season. Leaves. Oh, the cat. Who dislikes the rain, is curled up in a corner of the room. I was like, what are you doing keeping a dude in your room? He's like, help. I hate the rain.
Not cat food again.
No, cat food again. I struggle to remember exactly what happened between now and yesterday. Apparently, Miharu rescued me from the flames after I fell unconscious. She also can't die, I guess. What a terrible day for rain. After a fire? Awkward. How I got home is a mystery, but it looks like I didn't bother to change or even crawl into bed. When I woke up, I was on the floor. Yesterday's events were no dream either. Checking on my phone, it made the news, though without much prominent coverage. It doesn't seem like it's being reported as a terrorist attack. What? A bomb isn't being reported as a terrorist attack? Jeez. I'm not sure why. Possibly because they haven't finished their inspection yet. How they're reporting it isn't of any interest to me, though. I already know the most important consequence of it. The fire was put out before it could cause any serious damage. I made it out with only some minor burns, but there was one casualty in the end. One person incredibly dear to me. I mean, we know who it is. You don't have to act like we don't. Who is it? Now me. Oh my god! That's why you don't complain about Lionhouse Coffee. Out of all the people there, only one lost their life. And out of all the people there, it had to be Naomi. The more I repeat that to myself, the more I try to pretend it never happened. Why? Why her? What did she do to deserve it? That's all I can think. It's my fault. Naomi died because of me. No way, Naomi died! Because I got her involved. I'm to blame. I'm to blame for her death.
Jeez.
This wouldn't have happened if I pushed her away. This wouldn't have happened if I never asked her to shoulder the burden with me. Is this like, if we like actually just like kept it from her, would she like not be
have
died?
died?
Oh my god. How intense is this visual novel? Mm-mm. If I weren't so weak, then none of that is relevant anymore though. They're nothing but what ifs. What I'm facing right now is reality. What I'm facing right now is my own fate. The wheels of fate. She's like, shut up! My body gradually loses strength. Today I put up a sign regarding Lionhouse's indefinite closure. A first since the day it opened.
Closed. Forever.
Closed.
Maybe.
Closed probably forever.
Oh wow, they're already getting.
Oh yeah, I was Parka.
Yeah, I did it.
Good evening, my lovely little slaves to fate.
Just hearing Parker's voice annoys me. Fuck.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, did I say that out loud?
Having been forcefully brought to the court of fate, all I care to do is stare at my own feet. My mind is elsewhere. Something doesn't seem right. You don't seem happy to be here. I don't know why he has a Russian accent. Every time I use that voice, it's always a Russian accent. Your face ain't right. Think that's it? Don't shrug me off, asshole.
So he's still alive, you know.
The Alan voice is back. Is that what I used originally? Did I use a Russian accent?
You're quite in high spirits, aren't you? Will you be surprising me tonight, perhaps?
He's bluffing. Male number 9. Oh,
Who's
I
this
was like,
guy?
damn, if this is gonna be. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It would have, because she died at the same. She could have died at the same time on the same train, and then she just came back for the death game. But then she like hadn't shown up for the death game until that point, or something like that. Yeah.
Just some generic like wig.
Yeah, he just.
I think he just dies.
He just looks like a guy from like San Francisco. He just died normally. He's just like, oh, whoops. Naomi's true form. Oh boy, gonna need you two to quit acting like you own the joint. Mind letting me in on the fun now? Old 12 over there is right though. In my line of work, you can tell when people are fibbing. Jesus Christ. Normal white guy.
Yeah. He's the most normal looking guy.
So you're a detective of sorts then? I think that this is more... What do you think? You want Russian Alan or you want English Alan?
Oh. I don't know. What do you think would fit better?
Alan Scorpion. Hello, I'm Alan
I
Scorpion.
feel like that is the voice you've been doing.
So you're a detective of sorts then. Why the fuck is John Smith upper middle class American white dude here? He does not look like he was teaching English in Japan for
yeah.
sure. I mean, was he in Japan?
I guess.
I mean,
You're
I
in
guess.
Japan for some reason.
Sorry, bud. Gotta keep a few secrets around these parts. Would hate to make things harder on myself.
It sounds like you should have like a southern accent or something.
You want him to have a southern accent?
I mean,
Okay, let me
you
try
don't
it
have
again. I'm trying to think of what southern accent sounds like. I need to like say a line that's like in southern accent sound. Hey, hey, partner. Oh no, that's like a. I do believe. Businessman was in China and the Russian girl was in her home country. Oh, so this is worldwide. Wow, only 12 people died in that moment.
In that one moment.
Yeah. I just made him in like typical like
I mean, that's fine.
hick Canadian.
Yeah.
Sorry, bud. Gotta keep a few secrets around these parts. Would hate to make things harder on myself.
Oh, wait, who is she?
You want to be her?
Sure.
Sure.
Christ, what is it with you all and running your mouths? Let's just get started.
Odette, my beloved.
I'm getting
She
bored
is
of how
abs.
she is. I'm getting bored of how dumb you all sound.
Quite the mouth, mademoiselle.
Should I say merci beaucoup or a plain old thanks do the trick?
Whichever you prefer.
Talk about shrewd. Not bad.
Shut up. Just shut up already. I don't give a crap about any of this.
Are you?
Not even Miharu's voice can make me care. Nothing she says reaches me.
As much as I enjoy the banter, I'd rather not have this drag on all night. Let us begin, shall we? Allow me to begin tonight's selection.
It's funny because I remember her voice exactly. Like, I remember exactly her voice.
Yeah.
Like, her voice is exactly how I would do it again.
1 year later?
Yeah. If I, like, lost my memories and, like, I totally don't even remember who I am, but then I see this character and they're like, make a voice for this character, I'd be like,
Allow me to begin tonight's selection.
the fate returning.
Revolve, O clock of fate.
The clock begins its usual procedure, confirming each participant's intention for the night. I ignored completely.
Goodness gracious.
The clock finishes its revolution.
Oh, 6 elections in, and we finally have a night with 0 eliminations.
Oh, I guess they can just not.
Yeah, I guess.
Wait,
Can't they just live forever?
Yeah, right.
I don't
I
know.
think there's a time limit.
I would
remember.
hope
Yeah.
there was. Are you enjoying Fatal 12? Hello, Pending. Oh my gosh, how are you? We are. Yes, Fatal 12 is a trip.
It's a yearly tradition for us.
It's a yearly tradition. We played a lot that first year, 2021, and then put it down for like 2 years, and then put it down again for another year.
Yeah.
Should I take this as a sign that you're all faring well?
Ha! Maybe so.
Tonight's session resulted in no eliminations. I bid you all farewell for now. Goodbye.
Divine selection continues, regardless of my emotionless state. I'm dragged back to reality from the dream world, in spite of my desire to never wake up. Back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. We've made it to your favorite character. Ooh. 6th week election. Oh, you guys don't see my
Got an
my
achievement
achievement.
for playing a vision.
Wait, oh, you know what we can see when we got those achievements?
Oh, no.
Let's see when we got the
Oh,
achievements.
no.
Fatal 12.
Hopefully there's no spoilers in these achievements.
Oh,
I don't.
I
think
would
so.
hope not.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, Pending, you're playing this game too? That's why you came in. Oh
No
my
way.
gosh. Wow, you're on the 9th week. I assume.
Oops. Spoilers.
Spoilers against the week 9. I wouldn't be surprised. It's the best guy I forgot the name of. I mean, do we know who that is? Oops.
I don't.
It's Monday apparently, and it looks like it's raining.
They're gonna see when you got.
Name has Hebinata Miharu,
He has number 2.
and number 9's regret was a gold medal. Wait, how do we know that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh,
I guess he has his own regret, but doesn't remember his name. I don't know.
I guess that's your own cards, but like
Maybe he doesn't know
1,
his own
2,
name.
3, 4, 5. I guess you would. I guess you do know your own stuff. I don't know who this is. I guess we
guess we don't.
Nobody
No,
knows.
nobody knows. Yeah.
Nobody knew anything about 6 or 9. Hey. Yeah, I've been playing this game for almost 2 years now. Same.
Wow. Welcome to the club.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, I wanted to look at when we got those achievements. That's what I was looking for. How do I look for that?
Achievements.
Oh, achievements. Let's see. Unlock.
Oh.
Fated Begin was June 18, 2021. June 18, July 9, July 17, July 23, July 24, 2021. And then September 15, 2023. And then June 14, 2024. Something about June is just a, death gamey.
Yeah. It took like a 2 year.
2-year hiatus on this
Oh
game.
my god.
I think the cards are the ones they know of. Ah, okay. And it's
We-
surprising that we know that what they
They
say.
know.
Yeah.
They have their.
We know what they say
Yeah.
on those cards.
Mhm.
School. Who cares? Stay in school, kids. Not like I have to go. We've got the day off. Oh, don't go to school if you don't have to go to school, kids.
Wait, tomorrow's Saturday. Don't go to school.
Don't go to school, kids. But when Monday comes around, go to school.
Go back to
Unless
school.
it's a holiday. Then don't go to school. As if I care about that. I see Naomi's smile in my mind's eye.
Oh.
Memories of the coffee we made together here come back to me, as does the sweet taste of the cookies she would bring. I ruined all of that. Smothering myself with my blanket is my way of escaping reality. I hear someone ringing the door buzzer, but I ignore it. Where's her grandma? Was she traveling or something?
On a trip or something?
Yeah, she's like just pieced out.
Yeah.
Same goes for my phone. Any movement at all requires more effort than I want to give. I don't care about anything anymore. Divine selection might as well be over for me. I'll just wait for someone to eliminate me, whether it be this week or next. Her grandma's visiting relatives. Ooh. The fact that you played this recently is so helpful, actually, because
Nice.
we haven't played it in clearly years, so
Yeah.
we don't remember those details. Miharu won't do it even if I ask her, though. But maybe Alan would. Hey, Alan, I have regrets. Hey, Alan, someone choked me. Rennie! A familiar voice rises above the sound of the pouring rain, like a beacon, like an alarm. They must be shouting pretty loud for me to hear them up here, but I don't care. I close my heart off once more. You can't just shut yourself in. You gotta say proper goodbye to her. Oh, okay, this is more serious. You can't just shut yourself in. You gotta say a proper goodbye to her. I somehow drag myself over to and open the window. A choice that keeps me from attaining the true scum status.
Okay.
Alan, my cause of death is being choked. My regret is being choked. Oh,
This is sad. Oh
it
my
is
god.
sad. After I manage that, I force myself to the town's ceremony hall. I'm not sure how to approach Naomi's family, but I do manage to at least give them my condolences. Now that I'm here, I realize there's a part of me that can act somewhat naturally despite everything. It's probable that I wouldn't have bothered to attend Naomi's funeral if it wasn't for Mal. Did she say sniff? Sniff. This is a place to say our farewells. Tears are shed by many, myself included. Look at her eyes. They don't have light in them.
Yeah.
You
no
know?
highlights.
Hers still has highlights, and hers still has highlights, but she doesn't have highlights.
Mm.
Our matching scrunchies are a small comfort today. Oh. Mal
Black
seemed-
funeral scrunchies.
in oh yeah, they do have matching scrunchies. What the fuck? Mal seems like the kind of person who would say sniffy. It's an odd experience. Tears are. Oh, she doesn't usually cry.
Mm.
Mal vocalizes her sniffles again. I almost feel like there are two sides to me. One side is distraught, and the other feels nothing at all. I think that's common when you go to a funeral when somebody close to you has died. Yeah.
Or you have like some sort of trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of disassociate, but also the other side is like freaking out, right?
Mm-hmm.
The sobs that fill the venue drown out the sound of rain falling. A lot of Amecha students are here, Naomi's classmates, I'd wager. The role she took on for the Culture Festival must have played a big part, since she enrolled a mere 2 months ago.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, she was a new student.
Oh.
Oh, I mean,
yeah, she was in the
yeah.
library.
And she's like Rinka's only friend, or Rinka was her only friend, or something like
Have
that.
they known each other for only 2 years?
2 months.
2 months, I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
We've known them for longer than they've known each other.
Yeah.
Inside of her, there are 2 wolves. One is gay, the other is gay. She's really gay. I think it's kind of fair. Rinka's kind of shutting down. Naomi is a grade lower than Rinka. Ah,
Yeah,
right.
it's hard to believe 2 months.
Yeah, and they're the same age, right? They're in the same group, same grade. In that time, she touched everyone with her sincerity. And yet, at that very same culture festival is where she lost her life. I'm not even sure if I have the right to cry. She never would have died had I not gotten involved in divine selection. Sorry, I keep burping. You know, anyway, never mind. I'll tell you later. She never would have died had I not brought her to Lion House to help her with the culture festival. Can we, like, undo? Can we, like, go back? And, like, if we don't include her, we're like, no, don't touch me.
Yeah, I don't know what
Get out.
would change. Yeah.
Would she survive? Maybe Miharu would be the one that dies instead.
Maybe.
Whoa. She never would have died had I not spoken to her that day at the library. You cannot redo. Is that...
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
No spoilers.
She wouldn't have died. She wouldn't have died. She wouldn't have died. I should have been the one to die. I'll never be able to get over this regret. Oh, the card forms in front of her face. Oh, shit.
Dang it.
I have nowhere to vent my despair. Sad doesn't begin to describe the situation. Not when someone like her dies so young. How would that card be written? Her regret is involving Rinka in the divine selection. Is that kind of meta? I guess your regret can change while you're there. But isn't this like post-death life? Like, is that her life?
Yeah.
If you reload your save to make the other choice, Naomi is all glitched out and Miharu acts even more suspicious. Like in Doki Doki. There's no doubt that everyone here wishes this were all a bad dream. I'm sure none of us have come to terms with reality, that Naomi is no longer a part of our lives. Actually, that's a really good point. Why didn't that just create a card for Rinka? Let's see.
I guess.
Rinka.
She literally just said it.
One name, one cause of death, asphyxiation. She fixed her nation. But she doesn't have her own regret. Yeah. I guess it's going to form soon. Even I haven't accepted it, despite being a witness to the event itself. Why did things turn out this way? How could this happen to me? If this is all due to fate, then there's nothing I despise more. Naomi. Before I realize it, my 2 disparate sides merge back into one. I feel nothing and I am sad. I'm unable to hold back any longer. I weep openly in public. Naudine, sniff. Sorry, I know this is supposed to be super serious, but the fact that she wrote out sniff. You're not the only one who's sad, Rennie. None of us can believe she's gone. Sob. Wah. Sob.
She's so sarcastic.
She does. They could have put little, like, what are those called? Asterisks.
I don't know, yeah, I guess.
Now, please sob. Wah.
It's just how it's localized, I guess.
Naomi.
Rinka,
Naomi's funeral ends in the blink of an eye. Lacking the will to eat, I dive right back into bed when I get home.
Wish that was me.
Mouth. Sniff. This is so sad. Sniff. Teardrop. Teardrop. Tear fall off cheek. Cry. I'm not sure when I fell asleep or what time I woke up. A distinct emptiness assaults me as soon as I do wake up, though. She probably hasn't eaten, right?
Yeah, it's called being hungry.
Yeah. I dreamt of all the times I spent with Naomi. None of that means anything now. They're just past events. Is this the rest of the game? Damn. I'm so
dark.
sad. In this moment, I truly understand how it feels to have regrets that are lodged in the past. Da-na-na-na. Like she fucked a card. Things are moving along at the school. They're finally going to carry out investigations under the assumption that it was a terrorist attack. As such, it'll be closed for another week. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, there was a murder at the school that it would be
Yeah,
closed,
I mean,
even
like-
if it was Monday.
Probably you gotta have remote classes now.
Mm-hmm. That's perfect for me, considering it takes all my energy just to get out of bed. Amazed she can. Under normal circumstances, I would have relied on my gran here, but it just so happens that the person she's taking care of collapsed on Saturday night, so she's busy helping them,
Oh, I thought she was traveling.
visiting family or friends or something like that. I need to deal with this on my own. Is this her bedhead? Her hair looks great. even
Yeah,
though
it looks
she's-
great.
Yeah. I woke up like this. Another day passes by. Another day of me doing absolutely nothing.
Same, but for different reasons.
Yes. I was just gonna make a joke like that. Ooh, that was 2 days ago. Wait, was it? No, that's a different year.
I mean,
6/12 Tuesday? It was
Yeah.
6/12 Wednesday?
oh, I see.
This year? Mishima Miharu's course of action in the face of recent events is a stark contrast to that of Shishimai Rinka's. The despair displayed on Rinka's part has only served to fuel Miharu's determination. She may have found Naomi unpleasant, but at no point did she wish for things to play out as they did. Why would you even say that? Why'd you even think that?
That died. They were pretty unpleasant.
Pretty unpleasant, yeah.
I'll do everything I can for her.
She looks like her shoulder hurts. Ow.
Even with this dislocated shoulder, I'll press on.
Her shoulder dislocates for no reason. She's just like hobbling over. Next week, Niji Sanji premiered a new talent who sounded exactly like Naomi and called her fans
Fans.
Naomites for some reason.
I can't believe Naomi graduated.
Oh my god. While the high school portion of Amecha may be closed, the middle school and university campuses are operating like normal. This allows Miharu to make use of the library. Wait, she's not in college. She's in high
She
school.
allowed, maybe she's allowed to be there.
Oh, okay. Wait, they still have school for the college and middle school students, even though there was a murder at the high school? I guess.
Depends how far apart they are.
Jeez. Right now, her priority is to put everything into perspective. In this regard, numeral 4 is of the utmost priority.
Numeral
This one,
four.
yeah.
That's-
Miharu is aware of his real name, Yu. She overheard Rinka muttering it to herself before. She's also aware that he's the one responsible for Naomi's death, having planted bombs in that classroom. For whatever reason, he seems desperate for Rinka to kill him, too.
I'm honestly not too sure about what's going on. I may not have been close with her, but Naomi's death is taking its toll on me as well.
Wow, I have feelings. Weird.
Huh. I never liked her, but for some reason I feel sad.
What's the opposite of comfortable? What's the that's yeah.
I'm a little
Uncomfortable. Today is the first day she truly begins to take divine selection seriously. Wait, what? She wasn't taking it seriously before?
She's just coasting.
She has feelings and not just those related to her shoulder pain. Look, it's solely dislocated.
As much as it pains me to admit, I'm incapable of bringing Rinka's smile back on my own.
Did she explain why she's in love with Rinka?
No,
Were they like childhood friends or something?
I don't think so. I think she just came up to her and be like, "I love you. You're gonna stay alive." Something like that.
We know nothing about her cause of death or her anything else.
Yeah, right. Don't really know anything about her.
But she knows everything about Sophia. Aww.
That's too bad because she's not in the game anymore.
As much as it pains... Oh, you already read that.
Yeah.
Miharu has no grasp whatsoever on Yu's background. Even so, she makes the decision to perform as much research as possible. Her claim that she would give her life for Rinka is no lie. She has no intention of it ever becoming a lie. If she has ever been sure about anything in her life, it is that. Should her actions fail to protect Rinka's smile, there's no point in taking them.
I suppose I have to thank you for allowing me to realize something important, Naomi.
Wow. Jeez. She's made it very clear that she loves Rinka, but not really the reason behind it. Yeah, okay. I guess you really need a reason to love someone. I mean, if it's a complete stranger, yes, probably. If Rinka had no idea who she was when she first met her, then I think that's probably...
Yeah.
Miharu's best girl? She's kind of is, though. She's definitely Monica. And did you play Doki Doki Literature Club?
Yeah, well, I didn't play it, but
You watched someone play it?
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, Monica.
Yeah.
Miharu has very few cards pertaining to participants other than Rinka in her possession. You know what this reminds me of? You remember that game that I played, 9 Days to End With You or something like that? 12 Days to End With You?
The one where you,
the
like,
language
the
one?
language?
Yeah,
Yeah.
where you're trying to learn the language of things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's like the other girl in that game. Do you remember what happened? I'm not gonna spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen the VOD or anything like that, but
I saw you play it, but I don't remember what the twist was.
by the way, for the choices, are you picking them in any particular way? Favoring
Wait.
Miharu was what we were originally
Thinking
doing.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just wanted to get to an ending, though.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I wonder how many endings there are in this game. I don't want to know, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully we do.
Yeah. Miharu, best girl.
Yeah.
While she may possess a keen intellect, she is but a mere high school student. What are you, like a fucking, like, alien? She is but a mere high school student, and I am a fairy goddess. Without a reliable source, all she can do is rely on newspapers, books, and the internet with a capital I.
Internet is the capital Y.
What?
Yeah.
How about the N?
No.
The N isn't capital I?
No, it's just
Internet.
Yeah.
Internet? The internet's a proper noun?
I think so.
Wow.
I mean,
I know
maybe
World
nowadays.
Wide Web is. Yo, that's crazy. I would have thought it was like internal network, right? You know what I mean? You cat, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. My name is Yuma Yamano. I'm the leader of the Iron Lions. Nice to meet you. And this is Nitori.
Hello, Nitori. I'm a spirit, shy and clumsy, but I hope to be friends with you.
Yay! Haunted raid. Yay! That's convenient.
Wow. Thank you for raiding.
Hopefully, if you are watching this, you may have already played this game, and if you haven't, because what are the likelihood that you have? Maybe you want to be careful for any spoilers if you do want to play this game
Yes.
someday. So I will let y'all have that be your choice if you want to continue watching and find out the rest of the game with us. Or if you want to avoid spoilers and potentially leave. I mean, I won't be offended if you don't want to get spoiled for the game. So
Yeah. But I mean, we're also playing
we
together.
yeah,
So.
and we make jokes and stuff like that, even
Yeah.
when the times are serious. But we also appreciate the serious. So yeah, hopefully y'all have fun. And I hope you had a good stream. You were playing spoopy games. I do not like spoopy games. This is as spoopy as I would go, and that's like when other people murder each other. Happy Pride Month! Yay!
Yay.
Yeah.
That's why we're doing Yuri Friday.
I mean, that shouldn't be why, because we
The
usually...
only
yeah, the
reason.
only reason. I played a VN by a friend before the spoops. Ooh, cool.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
This one is called Fatal 12. It's about a death game, and it's fairly complicated. I won't explain the entire premise, but let's say it's a death game. A bunch of people died at once, and then they get pulled into this, like, alternate reality version
They
of...
have to, like, figure out each other's identity.
and they have to, like, basically find out information about each other in order to, like...
eliminate them.
eliminate other people. You have to have 3 pieces of information about the other people to, like, eliminate them.
Yeah, so...
But yeah, I hope you've been well, Yuma. It's been a while. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's been a minute, hasn't it? I haven't been streaming as often as I would probably like, but work has been very busy.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, we're streaming now.
Yeah. Death games can afford to have complicated rules, but what are you gonna do? Forfeit? Yeah. Like, oh man, I don't want to read the instruction book.
It's too complicated. Let's just get into it and I'll explain it on the way.
Yeah. Yikes. The internet. Numeral 4, name, you.
Wow, it's not a lot to go off there.
Numeral 9, regret. This is the man who spoke for the first time during the 6th election. Numeral 12, name, Alan, Scorpion. And finally, numeral 12, cause of death. This is all the information she has pertaining to participants other than Rinka and herself.
Oh.
While she does have an idea regarding numeral 11's regret, she has been unable to obtain a card out of it thus far. 11. Oh.
I don't remember anything about her.
Odette. Google would really help them here. I would love if there was a death game where no one bothered to read the rules. Those are the ones where they don't, like, you don't know why, right? Like, that's I mean,
Yeah, it'd be funny if there was a game where like people just start dying and then you have to like figure out the rules over the course of the series or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking, oh, maybe that's like Squid Game, but no, Squid Game, they very clearly tell you the rules.
Yeah, it's like kind of like what's that game? Secret
Secret.
Where like everyone like you're trying to figure out what the location is.
Oh, Spyfall.
Yeah.
I love Spyfall. And what kind of game was case was in the last Danganronpa game? Oh, I don't know. I didn't play Danganronpa. I probably should though. Odette is one with spiky shark teeth. Yeah, I tend to call her Adult Gura. I've been calling her Yancha Gogo. Numeral 12 name, Scorpion. Numeral 12 cause of death, Scorpions. Numeral 12 regret, Scorpions. I mean, in the last Monokuma was also broken some rules. Oh, I don't know. I haven't played it.
Don't know anything about it.
I mean, yeah. Okay. Of the remaining participants, Alan seems to be the ideal target, considering he's already eliminated 3 others. The only issue is that his regret remains a mystery to her, plus the fact that she's yet to meet him face to face. Oh, she hasn't been like hanging out with Rinka this whole time.
She's been doing her own thing.
Oh yeah, so that's why she hasn't made any progress. Jeez,
Gosh,
hang out with your girlfriend.
Gotta put in the work.
Yeah, she's only got like the one who's already gone, and then like about herself. Wait, didn't she just tell us which one she has? But she hasn't gotten any cards for them.
Yeah, right? I don't know. I don't get how that
silly
works.
game. That said, researching him is easier than the others, comparatively, due to his celebrity status. He's been featured in several magazine interviews and TV shows. Apparently, he's from an area in southern India where English is the primary language. In that case, all she has to do is look up and translate any words or phrases she doesn't understand. I'm curious. Oh, that's you.
Oh, I'm curious about you, but there are too many unknown factors surrounding him right now.
Having found her priorities, Miharu begins her research. Determined as she may be, she cannot afford to lose sight of the bigger picture. And thus begins Miharu's quest for information.
Ah, that's where she'll be for the next several weeks.
Yeah. Information. On her way off campus, Miharu notices the silhouette of an unfamiliar man.
Stranger danger.
Oh no! She errs on the side of caution and takes a different route in order to keep her distance from him. Hey there, how you doing? He opts to call out to her anyway. Miharu doesn't respond. Instead, she allows him to approach while staying on guard. As she does so, she finally recognizes him. It's numeral 9. Well, you sure don't look scared. Maybe you're just trying to impress me with that stoic act.
I'll leave it to your imagination. As far as I'm aware, you shouldn't be able to find me by using my name.
Hebinata Miharu doesn't exist, technically. Oh, yeah!
Oh, because she has a different last name.
What? But she believes her name is Hebinata Miharu.
Well, she knows her
We
name.
believe her name. Oh. But she says Hebinata Miharu doesn't exist, technically.
Because she's using like an alternate name.
Oh. They haven't been doing this together much because Miharu made it clear she plans for Rinka to win the game in the end, and Rinka doesn't want Miharu to sacrifice themselves. Oh, right.
So they just been ignoring each other.
Yeah, she's been like, I'm protecting you by staying away from you. Which is what Rinka should have done for Naomi. Yikes. Whoops. Sorry. You may be able to link the name to Mishima Miharu when looking through Amecha's records, but that is no simple task. In that case, he may have been waiting for Rinka. It's possible he received her name card during the initial distribution. Miharu quickly realizes that isn't the case, though. It was numeral 8 who received that card, and she's already been eliminated. Oh, yeah, that's right. The lady who was trying to do the baby thing, right?
Oh, right.
She was eliminated by Alan, so numeral 9 being in possession of the card would make little sense. This leads Miharu to another conclusion.
You wouldn't happen to have my regret card, would you?
Sharp, aren't you? Though that probably works against you more than you'd like. Gotta admit, your regret sure took me by surprise, but thanks to that, I managed to find this place.
What does it have her address printed on it or something?
I regret moving to 123 Main Street, Japan. It's very hard to receive mail at this address. Although it seems like you parted ways with that Rinka girl. I could tell you two were acquainted back when Divine Selection first kicked off. That's why I made sure to look up all the students here. I didn't find anyone named Hebinata Miharu, but I did find a Miharu. Making the link while knowing what you look like was pretty easy.
Didn't find a Miharu.
Miharu. Hebinata Miharu.
I certainly hope you're not here expecting me to give you information pertaining to Rinka. We may no longer be friends, but I have every intention of keeping such things to myself.
Don't you worry, I know. You'd be at risk if I eliminated her. Miharu's involuntary reflex is to shoot him a glare. How could she not after someone dares bring up the idea of eliminating Rinka? He doesn't quite interpret it that way, though. Hey now, don't get the wrong idea. I got no intention of eliminating you for the time being. I'm here to negotiate. You managed to get the upper hand against numeral 11 before, yeah? That's what led me here. I trust you know what I'm getting at. What?
Are you genuinely suggesting that we cooperate? Why now, of all times?
I've been keeping a watchful eye on the situation so far, but it's mainly because I figured the numbers would dwindle even if I kept out of it. His approach sounds similar to Miharu's. He may actually be cunning despite his attitude and his accent. I made it a point to wait until we made it through a week without anyone being elected. Once that happened, I figured it'd be time to act. What does that mean?
Why?
I expected it to happen around 3 elections in, but nope. Ha! Divine Selection's been way more intense than anticipated.
What, have you played this game before or
It
something?
sounds like it.
Well, you talk some sense at least. Unfortunately, I can't agree to work with you just yet.
You hoping for some of my info or something?
You do know far more about me than I do about you, which is to say, absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Expecting me to cooperate with you under such circumstances is pushing it, no? Excuse me.
Miharu decides to lie through her teeth. In reality, she already knows his cause of death. What was his cause of death?
Gummy bear.
Gummy bear.
It just says gummy bear.
And then she's like, what the fuck? Telling him she knows nothing seems like the best way to make things proceed smoothly. I guess what we have in our card album is what Rinka knows that other people has.
Yeah.
Not what we know.
But if you go to the card thing, if you click on him, number 9,
Oh, yeah.
you can see his regrets. What? That's weird. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, why do we know his regret?
Yeah. But we don't know her regret. How do we know his regret? Huh?
I don't really know.
He died in the Great Gummy Bear Wars. Telling him she knows nothing seems like the best way to make things proceed smoothly. Ain't it enough that I admitted having info on you?
It almost feels like you're threatening that you could eliminate me with ease if you looked into my cause of death.
Oops. Not what I was going for, trust me. Though, can't just give away on my own info either. Think I could convince you by telling you what I think of this whole charade instead?
I won't make any promises, but feel free.
Whoa, the music stopped. I'm gonna
Yeah.
turn it up a little bit.
Oh. Well, there's nothing going on right now.
Yeah, but I'll just turn it up in case the music comes back. Noticing her taking a step closer toward him, numeral 9 continues. Oh, here we go. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. My honest opinion is that everything about divine selection is wrong.
Sounds like a Kingdom Hearts boss fight.
Yeah, I can see it. Yes, everything is wrong.
Yes,
like,
what are you gonna do? You're stuck.
Yeah, you can't, like it's magic, clearly. You know how many participants there are who have no qualms with sacrificing others for their own means, don't you? Do. They take advantage of the fact that everything will be undone once they eliminate someone by harming non-participants or using them as hostages. Such actions are without a doubt evil. What happened on Saturday proves it.
So you're aware of what happened.
Isn't it weird not to question why people like that get to take part in the first place? There's even talk about numeral 4 being linked to the terrorist group Null.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, his eyes just went like up. Meow. There we go. I'm not sure why they target this place, but they're the kind of folks who aim for crowded places like concert venues. They're satisfied just knowing there'll be plenty of victims. Hydrate! I will hydrate, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for the hydrate redeem.
It's been a long time since we've had a redeem on this show.
I usually look on the screen, so it's I sometimes miss it. I have this liquid IV water electrolyte drink. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
Oh, you do too,
I do too.
but you have a different flavor.
Yeah, so we bought 2 flavors. One of them is like orange berry flavor or something like that.
Something like that.
And the other one is popsicle flavor.
Yeah. That's right. They were
Like the red, white, and blue popsicle.
yeah, they're pretty good. I mean, I like
pretty
them a
good,
lot.
though, yeah.
You know, as far as I'm concerned, it's entirely possible they wanted to make a statement to you two, by going after your school. It could be their way of saying they'll keep this up as long as you two don't surrender. Numeral 4's creepy silence in the dream world doesn't help things. Miharu's eyes widen when she hears that. She never expected to walk away from this with clues leading to numeral 4's identity. Null is a terrorist group that operates on a global scale. So little is known about them that it's common for smaller, unrelated groups to use their name for recognition.
Oh.
The bright side is that there was only one casualty, but the number of victims isn't important here. Oops, I got a bit off track. You know where I'm going with this, don't you? He continues to speak, his tone serious. The only people who deserve to make it through this are those on the side of justice. Can't say whether that's myself, you, or your old buddy Rinka, but based on everyone's actions so far, I can't think of anyone else. I have every intention of letting you win should I come to the conclusion that you deserve to live.
What?
What? He's like, I'll die if, you're a good person.
Yeah, right? Okay.
As long as justice.
He definitely seems like the kind of person
Merca.
who would die first in the
Yeah. Not only is he making sense, but he doesn't seem to be tricky to deal with. Of course, she isn't foolish enough to believe that everything he says is the truth. The fact remains that numerals 3, 4, 11, and 12 are all formidable foes. He may serve as a means toward their elimination. It bears mentioning that his beliefs on this whole matter mean nothing to her, especially when Rinka was among the 3 names he just brought up. What's more important to her right now is the possibility of obtaining more information on numeral 4 through him. So how about it? Fancy joining up with me?
I'd be lying if I said I trust you completely, but doing so doesn't seem like a bad deal for me.
With a quick huff, she continues her act.
It bears mentioning gummy bears. Ideally, she will get as much information on numeral 4 as she can right away, but that's unlikely.
Fine. I'll cooperate. Just keep in mind that I have every intention of breaking ties with you when I deem it appropriate.
Got it. I'll do what I can to prove I'm trustworthy, but I'm fine with that compromise. Let's get straight to business then. You might say let's get down to business to defeat numerals, all the other ones. The Hans. Every time someone brings up gummy bears, it's war flashbacks.
Not the gummy bears.
Not the gummy bears. I've actually got another accomplice, so follow me. His statement leaves Miharu curious. Did someone unrelated to divine selection? No, it's this person. It's this person. It's this person. It's this person. This person. This person.
Whoa, that person.
I bet you it's that person.
Maybe
That's
that
my guess.
person.
My guess is it's that person.
Yeah.
Whoever that is. Is that the gaming mighty lion and powerful spirit? It is.
Wow.
While it's dangerous for her to follow him when knowing so little about him, she risks losing his trust should she refuse. He may be one to keep an eye on, but he's also not likely to betray her so fast. With that in mind, she makes sure her phone has plenty of battery remaining before following. Unlike Rinka. Fuck, you know, if Rinka charged her fucking phone, Naomi would have been able to call her.
Jeez. What have we learned through all this?
What have we learned today, children? Charge your phone.
Phone's charged.
Keep your phones charged and on vibrate, not silent and not loud. Rinka could have also used Google on her phone. Yep.
And always share your location with someone else.
Yep. Oh yeah, just looked at the wait, they wouldn't have been able to find them in the obituaries because they're not dead right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually, they reach a bar in Shinjuku's Kabukicho district named Milk Crown. Yuck.
It's all wet.
Ew, it's all squishy and goopy. It's not the sort of place one should enter in a school uniform, but Miharu seemed unfazed. Lately, thanks to her job working at a maid cafe. Oh yeah! I forgot. She's cute. Miharu figures he will not betray her right away. But she quickly realizes how wrong that assumption is.
Oh.
This is you?
Didn't you say you were gonna bring another accomplice? The hell's with her then?
Hold on. I know that face.
Why are you here?
They are the only customers in the small bar. Both are drinking something, or both are already drinking something. One drink is the color of oak, and the other is pink.
Guess which one is which?
She's got the freaking, like, whiskey on the rocks, and he's got this, like, girly Cosmo. Miharu is used to serving alcohol at her job, so she can tell that one is whiskey, and the other is some sort of cocktail. Hey!
Yeah.
Granted, their drinks are inconsequential to the situation at hand, so I don't know why I'm still talking about it.
Shut up.
Shut up, my brain.
Monologue.
Both parties expected numeral 9's accomplice to be someone unrelated to divine selection, it seems. I'll explain later. He whispers to Miharu, although she's already gotten a general grasp of the situation. Wanna explain yourself, Steel? You know full well that Ebinata Miharu's our enemy. Mama Shark.
Shut it, Federico. How come you always get so worked up?
Oh yeah, I gave him an Italian accent the first time, didn't I? I think that he did this like this 20s gangster accent is working out though.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm still talking about it. Every correct thing in the game. Damn it, Odette, don't call me by my real name when we're using a fake one for Steel.
My apologies, Monsieur Carminati.
God damn it. You just said Federico Carminati. You're gonna pay for that.
His name is Carminati Federico. Sorry about the racket, young lady. I'm Odette
Malancon?
Like melancholy?
Melancholy?
Melancon?
Malancon? I don't know.
I don't know what that is. Gotta admit, I wasn't expecting to meet you here. Us two were minding our own business when this guy came up and asked us to cooperate.
Scale?
I guess that's the name of the guy.
Oh. What do you two think you're doing? Wait, is that right?
Yeah.
You ain't got no right to say that.
Your name's Miharu, right? You sure took me by surprise way back when. I'm not quite sure how to respond to that, Madam Melancon.
Not gonna lie, that is hot. I'm happy you think so.
Looks like the situation's taking you by surprise, at least. Good enough for me.
Not my type. She's a little too...
Sculpted?
I mean, yeah. I like the soft, you know,
Yeah.
type
Uh-huh.
with, you know, kind of shy, clumsy. Yeah, you know, whatever.
Let's call it even with that. So have a seat. How's about we talk things out over a drink? My treat. And just call me Odette. I'm still a minor, so I'll pass on anything with alcohol. May I have some milk instead?
Mommy. Oh no.
Damn the high school kids in this country are so tight. Whatever.
She wants milk from the source. Miharu makes her way toward the bar, her heart thumping faster and faster, waiting for the milk.
Gay thumping.
She may be calm and composed more often than not, but a situation like this does not allow for that. Try as she might to find the right way to act, the answer continues to elude her. The information she has committed to memory regarding Odette is of no help either. She is impossible to read face to face. Wait, so Rinka's just, like, being sad
Yeah.
in her, like, house by herself,
Yep.
and no one's there to help her. And Miharu's like, I'm gonna go find some bitches. Like, basically.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. She
that's her
deals
how she
with,
helps.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
how that's her way of helping. Steel does not control this situation. She does.
Anyway, now that we know you're not some broad who looks like Miharu. Now we know you're not some broad who looks like Miharu. It was faint, but I noticed a light shining in your bag. You should have both our name cards now.
Wee 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 wee.
Da-da-da-da.
Da 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 da.
Is that what this whole charade was for? No way. Ain't that right, Steel?
Putting me in a tricky spot, aren't you? Ha ha ha.
You're the one who brought up cooperation, knowing that only one of us will survive this. I'm sure you understand just how critical trust is here.
You really shouldn't be able to trust anyone else.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
We gave you our names, which just so happen to be vital to one's success. I assume you know where I'm going with this. Here's your milk.
Moo. Straight from the source. Odette's approach does not feel like she's pressuring anyone. She simply asks in a calm and even tone, all while swirling her glass of whiskey. Miharu takes this as an opportunity to judge her character. She figures that Odette is not all brawn and no brains, based on what she heard from Sonia, but she never expected her to be this hearty and talkative. Once Odette hands off the milk... Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Miharu drips in some syrup. What?
Syrup in their milk.
And takes a sip. What the? What? If it's my name you want, it's my name you'll get. That. Oh, yes, you.
That makes life easier. He'd have been our next target if you'd hesitated now.
Christ, how selfish. Wait, wrong person. How selfish can you get? What would you have done if either of them already had our info?
Easy. We'd have uncovered their info before the next election. Anyway, time to spill the beans.
Alright, scale made me realize the selection has a scale, a scorpion, Rinka's a lion, the old man was named Ox. What
What
do
does that
these have
mean?
something to... Oh, 12? Oh.
Like zodiac signs?
Yo.
Something like that?
Leo.
Or not zodiac. Like
Scale is like a Libra.
Right?
Horoscope symbol or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Scorpion would be a Pisces, right? Ox would be Taurus.
Can you just figure out the rest of their names?
Oh yeah, snake. What's a snake?
Yeah.
Hebinata.
Happy?
Hebi.
Happy.
A snake.
Yeah.
Which one's a snake?
Oh, I don't know.
Which horoscope thing is a snake? You're trying to go through them now. Pisces, Aquarius, Serpent Wrangler, 13th zodiac, the Serpent Wrangler. Anyway, time to spill the beans. Numeral 9 takes a deep breath before opening his mouth. Name's Scale Jones. Wow.
Quite a name.
Yeah. Can't tell you my occupation, but my blood type's O. That good enough for you?
That'll do.
Did they all get a card? Ooh. Wink. Miharu's card book shines the moment he reveals his name. Scale Jones. It serves as proof he's telling the truth. Let me look at these cards real quick. Lion. What's her name? Number 8 name. Kamebuchi Keiko.
Oh, she's the one with the child.
Yeah, Kamebuchi. Scorpion. What's her name again? Odette?
Odette.
Melancholy or one?
Connie?
Scale Jones. Was Sophia Presnitz Alexiv? I
wouldn't.
I mean that's probably a good guess, but I don't. Or like maybe
I don't know enough.
a loose basing off of it. Did I read that? Serves as proof he's telling the truth. Odette downs the rest of her whiskey before demanding another glass. Miharu may not have had any alcohol before, but she is aware that whiskey is at least 40% proof.
Yes.
Yes.
Beer.
Alcohol. Beer is not 40% proof. Whiskey and other hard liquors are considered hard because they are a high percentage volume of
they're hard
alcohol.
to drink.
Yes. Yes. So like vodka, spirits, that's what they're called, spirits. And then like there are liqueurs, which are like around the 20% range. And then there are the softer liquors like beers and wines, which are like more fermented, but you can drink more of it before getting drunk. Yeah. But sometimes they have different kind of chemical reactions in the body. Anyway, the smell alone is enough to put off most people her age, but seeing Odette gulp it down without issues gives her a genuine shock. It's still full.
Federico. Japan's whiskey ain't bad. Want some?
Nah, I'm good. Sometimes I just want to enjoy a nice, sweet cocktail.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I just want to enjoy a nice, sweet, and cocktail. Well, mainly because they don't got no good wine here. Maybe I should get something too. Something strong. There's a pang of anxiety in Scale's voice as he orders a drink that Miharu is unfamiliar with. Beer. Water. A wave of relief washes over him as he takes a swig, seeing that Miharu comes to understand what people mean when they say they need a drink to get by.
This is the world of alcohol.
No normal person could keep up with someone like Odette. Federico seems to be hiding in her shadow, but he's not normal either, based on how composed he is despite being around her. Miharu keeps her mind occupied in this matter as a means to keep her wits about her.
I don't know how you managed to drag you all this way, but I assume you get the gist of things based on the people gathered here.
Now, guys, using this as a way to see who's worth teaming up with. Talk about twisted.
Thank you for the warning, but there's no need to worry. I'm aware of his tactics. You didn't gather us here to eliminate numeral 4. So I assume our target is none other than Alan Scorpion, correct?
Ha 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 ha. Spectacular. Wait, wrong guy. How would I say that in that kind of
I reckon our
Big
dag
dick.
doggity dude that's spectacular. America.
America so
America so
spectacular.
they're spectacular. He seems to be enjoying himself more than he was a few moments ago. Miharu can't help but wonder if the alcohol has started to do its job already. It looks like he's trying to touch your butt, and it makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
White out.
White.
Whoosh.
Camera. Action.
What? Me and Odette were staying at a hotel in Japan when the 6th election took place. Oh.
Oh, I
The
guess back to
flashback.
him, yeah.
That's the first time we came out of an election without any eliminations.
Talk about unusual. Guess we couldn't do much about it, considering the circumstances.
How are you doing, by the way?
Fine.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'd made a decent recovery since that kid did a number on me. I wasn't completely better yet, though. Making a recovery, to me, just meant that I could move around again. So what happened to that kid's card at the end there?
Like I said, it disappeared. Don't know how when it was one of my starting cards, but it did.
Oh, she had number 4's starting card.
So this is right after
Yeah.
the old man got elected out.
Oh wait, but then he said that they
said
got
6.
allowed without any
Oh, wait,
eliminations.
yeah.
Yeah.
What?
So
So they're talking about things that happened a week ago.
yeah.
Okay, weird. Okay, sure.
At the end there, maybe it didn't manifest until after she saw them again. So like because she doesn't know,
Right.
but then when she sees them again, then it like
it like updates.
yeah, updates.
Oh.
You got to be connected to the internet to
To
update.
update. You have to encounter them to update. Chances are it happened during the 5th election, just before the old man got
There you
eliminated.
go. Yeah.
The same thing seems to have happened to Alan as well, although it was after he eliminated him.
Alan Scorpion. Wasn't hard for us to find his name because he's a world famous jeweler. Wait, is he a jeweler? I thought he was some kind of celebrity. Or maybe he's a celebrity jeweler. Is there such thing as a celebrity jeweler? I guess,
Jules.
wait, what are those names of, like, Diamonds Are Forever? There's, I guess Tiffany's. Or,
yeah.
like,
Zara?
yeah.
Zalera? Something like
I don't
that.
know. But that's literally all we could find out. Neither of us started out with any of his cards either. The current discussion was about how one of Odette's cards disappeared, which tied to him. After he eliminated old man Shigetsugu. It's so weird to say Japanese names with like in a weird America accent. Like Shigetsugu. He obtained numeral 4's regret card. And yet that card shattered the moment he reached out to grab it. Oh.
My card disappeared the exact same way his did. I don't know how many other people had numeral 4's cards, but odds are all but the cause of death card have disappeared.
Oh, even the name?
I guess.
Oh. Numeral 4 name. You. Okay.
I guess I know him. I don't know. Only thing I can think of is that the contents changed. I get how a name can change, but the regret? That's got me puzzled.
I feel like it's pretty easy to change a regret.
Yeah.
Oh no! I wish I bought the blue one instead. You know?
Oh shoot! I wish I kept that card from.
I wish I kept that Pokemon card pristine. Like it would have been worth so much money now.
Especially when you consider that everyone's personal perception plays a big part in the rules for divine selection.
Odette really walking around with her abs in staring range. Yeah. Curious about how the whole no name thing before that too. Did they just not have a name? I just probably didn't know their name. Personal perspective. Okay, I see.
Oh, I guess the name card just said no name.
Mm-hmm.
That one's
She covered it up after he said it. Like,
that one's simple. They either never had the chance to be named by their parents, or they ditched their past an old name. The former is pretty common for war orphans.
dead names.
And trans people.
And trans people. War orphans and trans people. So, ditch their past. Some people would adopt new names after doing such a thing in my line of business, too. Wait, that explains things. Did I write Fatal Frame? No, I didn't. You're playing Fatal Frame late at night for Yuri Friday? Well, at least Notorious in the same room. That one time I played Fatal Frame, and then I needed to play Pokemon Snap to...
Something call me afterwards?
No. So I remember this very distinctly. We were playing Happy War Overmoon. I was playing Fatal Frame, and then I got too scared, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna play Pokemon Snap instead. And then you came up behind me, and you just like said like hello, and I jumped out of my seat. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
I was like, why did you do that? Came up with a possible answer all on my own. Numeral 4 was probably a given name during divine selection, one that they considered to be their true name. Odette usually reached conclusions based on situational evidence, but it looked like I was picking up on that habit as well. Couldn't say I was too big on it, but judging by her expression, we were thinking the same thing.
Seems like a school here was the target of a terrorist attack recently. When you think about it, plenty of terrorists work alone.
What? Is that true?
I haven't thought about
I haven't thought about it either. I would have thought that they don't.
Add in the fact that kids are harder to detect, especially here in Japan, and...
It ain't no coincidence, huh? Dang, that woman is fit, I know, right? We might be at some kind of deadlock for the moment, but we could still make some sort of progress. Even if we didn't do anything crazy, someone else was more willing to step up. As if to prove that, the very same day we got an unexpected visitor. Numeral 9. Some suspicious American calling himself Steel. Blue Steel. Have you seen Zoolander?
No?
Oh, Zoolander's an older comedy, maybe like from the 90s, early 2000s.
Oh.
Where it's about male models, and you know the joke. What is this? A hotel for ants?
Oh, is that where?
That's where it's from. Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, Blue Steel. Blue Steel's alright, but Magnum is where it's at. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've seen that movie. All I remember is this a hotel for ants. You could grate cheese on those abs at first. Correct. Oh, did it say what date it was? No, 6/12 is what the current day is. Did it say what they?
No, I don't think so.
Aw, okay. Alan Scorpion's elimination. Miharu brings up the topic as frankly as possible. Wouldn't you assume numeral 4 to be our first target based on recent events?
Perhaps. His actions serve as a means to provoke us, so it's hard not to take notice. But you all made it clear that you have no intention of letting him provoke you.
The files are inside the computer. There's a part of the movie where they say that the files are inside the computer, so they're like spies. They're like, or something like that. They have to like find the files.
Oh.
And they try to open the physical computer. Wasn't just a hotel. It was the Derek Zoolander Center for Kids Who Can't Read Good. But you all made it clear that you have made no intention of letting him perform. Okay. You're a bit too sharp for my taste. Never was one for dating girls as smart as you. But hey, I wouldn't complain about a night or two. Ew, she's in high school. Get away.
Stranger danger. How about you quit taking crap and learn a thing or two from her?
Anyway.
Anyways, that was creepy. Moving on. So far, Alan has instigated the most elections out of us all. Chances are, he has the most cards, too. That's why it's ideal for all of us to team up and deal with him. Am I right, Scale?
It's pronounced Scale.
It's pronounced Steve.
Steve. The C is pronounced with a T.
And the A is an E.
The L is a V. It's Steve. It's common knowledge that he was able to turn his jewelry business into a worldwide operation all on his own. His actions early on during divine selection, coupled with his celebrity status, have led to Japan's police force keeping their eyes on him. Trespassing, obstruction of business,
Sure.
that sort of stuff. He's a real criminal to them. But here's the thing. He's got connections with both the Indian and Japanese governments through his company. His influence isn't big enough for them to outright ignore him, but they're making sure the police have their hands tied.
That ain't all. His information network's probably the trickiest part about him.
Pretty much. If he knows your name, then you might as well give in to the fact that he probably knows your entire background as well. You're lucky that I'm the one who scouted you all out. Might want to act a bit more careful from here on.
This guy's still gonna die next.
Obstruction of baby is actually true, though.
That's what happened. Yeah. As if you don't got any good sources of your own.
I'd prefer if you didn't compare me to someone with a conglomerate behind him. Thank you very much.
I like that you ain't denying it. Well, whatever. If we're gonna cooperate, then knowing each other's names is the bare minimum condition for me.
Remember when Alan Scorpion punched a baby? That's okay, am I misremembering? Was that a joke that I made?
Oh, he actually...
He did punch a baby?
Did he? I can't remember now.
I can't remember. That was a joke that I made. Or if, I guess Pending would know. I don't know. Like, I can't remember if he actually punched a baby or if
He was definitely
think he punched a baby.
there in the hospital with a baby, but I don't remember what he was doing there.
Summary. Punch a baby. Oh, that's why the dog was a regret. His wife was allergic to dogs.
Oh.
Sure. Is that what?
Where's the
when was that?
No, it was right. It was down. You have to scroll down.
There's more down.
No,
more.
week 3.
Week 3 and no. Keiko.
I think it was
Ring Alan Scorpion. Parka smiling.
I don't know.
Rinka. Hang on. We're gonna find it. This is Sophia. It's already too far, right?
Yeah, it's too far. It's in the middle of week 3.
You sure? Okay. Now I'm making coffee, so I'm sad. Trample on people's lives. Oh,
Yeah.
Naomi Kamebuchi Keiko. Pregnancy and childbirth library. Find various pregnancy-related cause of death. Okay, the family goes to the hospital visit. Oh, here. Okay, got to be in the selection for premature birth, emergency, C-section. The child. His target was Keiko. She goes back to Keiko alone. She's told that her child was going to be used as a hostage. She approaches the neonatal ward. She sees the nurses and Naomi. Upon entering the ward, 12 faces off against Rinka and Keiko. Rather than using Keiko's son, he uses another sleeping baby as a hostage. Oh, demanding that Keiko name her cause of death and regret. Rinka is enraged at how 12 involves an innocent baby in the conflict, but Keiko warns her not to make it look like they're on the same side. And Rinka might end up being targeted too, because Keiko doesn't want to involve her just-born son in the conflict. She decides to give her information to the man. After telling him her cause of death, she talks about how her child's name was a parent's request, and her regret was regarding her child's name. The man confirms the materialization. So he does pick up a baby and threatens it. Oh my gosh.
It, but you might as well have.
Yeah. He threatened them, but I'm pretty sure you joked about that. I'm pretty sure. But now it's like the joke is like overriding what actually happened.
Yeah.
So I don't remember if he actually punched a baby. But like he would have punched that baby.
I can see it.
He was threatening the baby. Okay.
I'm sure you're aware of what'll happen if you try to pull anything funny, too.
Yeah, no comedians here. Scale grimaces over that. Steve grimaces over that proclamation. This is Steve. Before taking another sip of his drink, he must not have appreciated the open threat. Homeboy literally threatened to punch babies. Did. After he gulps his drink, he shifts the topic. Now then, chances are Alan will end up coming out of this whole thing as the winner if we let him keep at it. That's what I think, at least. Isn't it just about being the last one standing, not about, like, if somebody just finds his cards, then...
Yeah, and then just waits until...
Yeah, until he eliminates everyone else. And
Yeah.
you're like, I got someone! Alan Scorpion.
crazy.
Cause of death, jewelry. Biggest regret, jewelry. There's no justice in someone like him winning. As I said, he's nothing but a criminal now. Let's not even get into things that he's probably done to get where he is now. He's a villain, no doubt about it. I'm judging a book by its cover.
He's rather into this, isn't he?
Miharu whispers to herself quietly so Scale does not hear her. He doesn't seem to be lying about his belief that participants either do or don't deserve to make it through divine selection. The irony is that he's willing to team up with people like Odette and Federico. Miharu's unsure how things will play out down the line, but right now she can at least keep a watchful eye on him. We can't let someone like Alan run wild, especially after what numeral 4 pulled. Alan's likely to target him now. Should he succeed, he'll have yet another card at his disposal. Letting him gain even more of an advantage only spells disaster for us. That's why we need to work together to eliminate him now. So you say, but you're struggling to get any meaningful info on him, aren't you? That's part of it, yeah. Few people know what he's up to when we all kick the bucket, and he's made sure that those who would have kept quiet about it. I can't do this on my own, that's why I approached you.
Must suck to have Federico call you out on something. You sure you want to partner up with us after all that talk about justice and stuff? Your card book didn't react when we told you our names, so you must have gotten a hold of them at some point. Probably around the time you came to our hotel. I can only assume you know everything about our backgrounds and how, well, villainous we are.
We don't know anything about her.
Yeah,
we know
right?
that he is like some kind of lackey or mafia guy, right?
Probably,
yeah.
yeah.
I think that's correct. Let's see. Federico. This guy. Federico. Oh, we don't know anything else.
Says his name, yeah.
Crap, seriously? Like I said, we're only cooperating in order to eliminate Alan Scorpion and numeral 4. I've already come to accept that this is a necessary evil. I'll make it perfectly clear. We're not here to make friends. You two are my targets after those two are gone. I'm sure you were thinking the same thing about me.
Sounding like a proper villain yourself with that line, bud. Might I ask where that young lady falls in regards to all this?
Miharu listens in bewilderment. To her, it sounds like the alcohol has caused them to discuss things completely unrelated to the topic at hand.
I would appreciate it if you settled your little squabble over whether or not you'll be cooperating without me first.
Yeah, the sentences in this game are like hella run on, and they don't use a lot of punctuation.
Yeah, I was like lost myself in the middle.
Yeah. I'm like, where do I put the emphasis in these words?
If you settled your little squabble over whether or not you'll be cooperating without me
first. So I would have phrased that as like, I would appreciate it if you settled your little squabble without me.
No,
right?
If you settled your little squabble first, and the little squabble is
whether or not you'll be cooperating without me. It's a weird sentence. Miharu may have succumbed to Odette's threatening nature at first, but it was only a matter of time before she settled down and drank some milk.
The milk is spiked.
Their lighthearted conversation is a likely contribution. She holds nothing but fear for them in the court of fate, but here they seem like regular people.
Trying not to tease Steve too much.
Steve!
I'm starting to feel sorry for him.
Oh, you caught on. Is that what they call a woman's intuition? Stop hitting on the teenager. Yeah, you're a bit younger than I imagined, but plenty mature. How about we ditch these losers and go somewhere else? Ew. Miharu takes a step back upon hearing his proposition. Words aren't necessary when her expression sows the answer.
You're a dumbass, you know that?
Dumbass is the funniest shit.
I have to read
Yeah, you have Yeah. I remember when you said shit or fuck or whatever for the first time when we were reading Heart of the Woods. You were like, you committed to. I remember you're like shit. We're like fuck. I can't remember. Wait, no, maybe you said bitch. Was it bitch? Something like that.
I can't
remember.
I probably said all those words.
Yeah.
Well, I can't blame you for thinking she's probably got the moves.
I was shook at hearing me talk. She dropped an F-bomb at some point. Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Anyway, I ain't against partnering up. Just wanted to call you out for contradicting yourself. Hate to admit it, but we're also struggling.
You're a lot more troublesome in person than I imagined, madam. Ha ha ha. So now we're officially partners until we eliminate Alan. Let's save making a plan of attack for later and seal the deal with another round. You want something yet, Miharu?
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask that you all swallow something other than alcohol first.
My nuts! These nuts!
Miharu holds out her empty glass with a bold smile. Odette does not seem too bothered, but both Federico and Scale obviously are. Their expressions are full of worry over what she will say next.
I happen to know Alan's cause of death. It was part of my initial set.
Oh. You what? For real?
You may have reliable information that works at your disposal, but it's not enough to counter the advantage I have in already possessing the card myself. Guess we gotta swallow your conditions first, huh? Fine. Go ahead. Indeed. If we're going to cooperate, then I ask that we target numeral 4 first. Scale's already aware of this, but it was Amecha Girls University High School they targeted. My school. There was only one casualty as a result, but it just so happened to be an underclassman I knew.
So what? You tell us Alan's cause of death if we help you eliminate the kid? Miharu nods. Damn. Hurts to imagine cutie like you can have revenge on her mind. What? I'm fairly sure she isn't seeking revenge here, Federico. Should a participant be eliminated, their actions since the start of the divine selection will be undone.
Oh.
That's one of the rules! Oh,
I
Sugoi.
see.
She's protecting Rinka's smile by bringing back her girlfriend.
Oh, even though she loves her.
Even though she loves. Oh my gosh, she's the best character.
Wow.
Wow. Yuri.
Wow, Yuri.
Yuri. Wow, we haven't experienced Yuri in a long time. Only daily.
Yuri in this house.
In this house, in this economy. You're looking to bring your friend back through eliminating him, aren't you?
You're free to interpret my intentions however you wish.
My shoulder re-dislocated.
Oh,
Ow!
that happens.
Ignore that, it has happened. It's gotta pop it back in. Just count me in. There are fewer things more than just wanting to save a friend. Numeral 4's actions are undoubtedly make him evil. All we're doing is changing the order in which we do things. Reason why his regret card disappeared remains a mystery, but I get the feeling that the 4 of us can get past that. Thoughts, Odette? It'd take a bit longer overall, but we're guaranteed to get our hands on Alan's cause of death while eliminating another participant at the same time.
Did you consider the possibility of us turning you down? I considered it wasn't likely. Scale's decision to leave numeral 4 for later was likely due to the fact that one of his cards was among those he started with. He wouldn't bring up the topic of his regret card with disappearing without a reason after all. At the same time, you not bringing it up whatsoever is somewhat suspect.
The odds are in Miharu's favor. The rest relies on Odette's reaction. She's not worried about being wrong. If she is, then they will likely assume she's overthinking things. Odette cracks a smile. Miharu's gamble is a success. That is what Odette's expression says to her. Not only did she either have a name or regret card belonging to you,
but she also witnessed it disappear in response to its change of contents.
Oh.
Miharu notices Scale's expression turned far more serious, too.
He'd be good at a game of poker.
Yeah. Whoa. I'm really bad at poker.
Me too.
I've never tried like seriously playing. Maybe I'd be okay, but
Poker is the original deception game.
yeah, yeah. I can't hide how excited I am about stuff. My ears will go like, ooh. Ooh.
I think the more excited I am, the less reactions I have.
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah,
because you're trying to suppress it. Yeah, you're trying to hide too much. My brother's strategy for poker was to look equally excited every time.
I'd be like, oh my god!
He would just be like,
That's a good one.
I remember he used to 1v1 my other brother at poker, and the other guy,
Really?
and my other brother is, he's like a regular poker player, so he was able to like go to the casino and make money off of it, kind of thing.
Wow.
But yeah, he plays like kind of traditional, and he was getting so mad that my other brother was just smiling the entire time.
That's funny.
She nods to herself with confidence, having confirmed that her suspicions were right.
You're right. I had that kid's name card and saw it disappear with my own eyes. By process of elimination, Scale must have had his regret card. You do realize this entire scenario is why we're leaving that kid for last, right? We can't act if there's no solid guarantee things will work out. Prioritizing him just ain't gonna happen if you don't have another surprise in store for us. Something like knowing his cause of death.
True enough. But hey, I agreed to this assuming she knew that much.
But of course, I don't know his cause of death though. Just his name. Oh, now I'm interested.
So the name card you had didn't disappear.
So that's how it is. You managed to get your hands on the info after the cards vanished, right? Mind telling us where and how you managed that? I'm under no obligation to disclose that. However, I will share his name with you all, should you agree to target him first. While we only know his name right now, his actions make him easy to trace. I'd say we're in a much better position to gather the rest of his information than Alan is.
Miharu casts an overt glaze over to Scale. Scale seems to comprehend the meaning behind it immediately. Leave that to me. I figure we'd be starting with his cause of death, but this actually makes things easier. Plenty of journalists are looking into the case on their own, so this should serve as a good bargaining chip. You're fine with that, right? Miharu offers another nod. She's not quite sure just how much she can trust him, but he has already proven his ability to gather information by uncovering Odette and Federico's names. Sucks that I won't get to stick it to that annoying bastard right away, but ain't like we've got anything to work with, so let's go with her plan for now.
Count me in too. Looks like all your effort was worth it. I'll take that as a compliment.
Thus, Miharu shares Numeral 4's name with the three of them. She also reevaluates her opinions of them. Scale is undoubtedly hiding something. His true intentions being a mystery leads her to that conclusion. He may be suspicious, but the things he told her when they first met seem to be the truth. Yet he still chose to team up with Odette and Federico. Federico himself lets Odette do all the work, but he's a sharp one regardless. He's also the type of person whose actions are hard to predict. Specifically, if he snaps at some point, what he would do is anyone's guess. As for Odette, she speaks for herself. She saw right through Miharu's nerves during their exchange. As much as she tried to look calm and composed, Odette spoke of her effort involved in doing so. She knew. It's important to not to slip up when talking to her, but Miharu now understands that focusing on that too much can be just as dangerous.
Well, let's drink up, troops.
Are you for real? Well, I'm in. Following that, Miharu exchanges phone numbers with Scale. While hesitant at first, she ultimately goes through through with it after realizing she can cancel her phone contract if necessary. She will go through any kind of lengths to get rid of a stalker.
Even canceling a phone contract.
Yep. With that done, she leaves the bar before the others begin to celebrate. If one thing surprised her, it was her ability to engage with them at their level. At the same time, it fueled her determination to cooperate with them. It's the only way she can accomplish her goal. It's the only way she can help Rinka smile again.
Aww.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
What a girlfriend.
What a... Yeah.
Girlfriend.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
I guess that's a good time to, like... It's already almost 11.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. That's a good point. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sad Rinka. We're going to come back to sad girl Rinka.
Like, all right, what happened last time?
Oh. Yike. Big yike.
Oh, wait, you can see her save files.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
21. Wait, what happened to our September one?
What?
We must have saved over it, actually.
Here.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, so we really hadn't played this game for 2 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Basically.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I would have thought we played it at least once in 2020.
Well, I guess I haven't been streaming regularly this past year.
I guess, yeah. Or the year before that? We just didn't play it.
Okay, so remember when I first got my Invisaligns?
Right.
I was like, my teeth hurt and I hated it and I sound like I
Yeah.
have a lisp and I don't want to stream.
Mm.
Yeah, that was basically when I stopped streaming for a bit. Now that I don't have Invisaligns anymore, and now we just have retainers, I'm all like, yay, I'm happy
The
again.
return.
You must back. Yay. Oh, man. Coffee, paper, coffee. Damn. Well.
But it's okay, because she's going to come back to life anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna kill that stupid kid.
Yeah.
To be honest, I never heard the lisp at all. Aw, thank you. And
Thank
also, thanks for the
you.
follow. Welcome to the Iron Lion.
Yay, welcome.
Maybe that's true, but I could feel it affecting the way I was talking, and I hated it so much. Yeah, it was enough to.
Yeah, if it affects like your confidence. Then...
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's a great place to end stream today. We made sure to save, just making sure the rainy days go on. Okay, cool. And I want to close the video game.
Yeah.
Yes, go back to title. All right. Yeah, let's find somebody to raid, shall we?
Who's on right now for the raid?
3 hours of Yuri, that's big. I know. Thanks for streaming. Good night. Aw, thank you for hanging out with
Thank
us.
you guys for
I
coming,
appreciate
watching
it.
us do Yuri Friday.
Yeah.
Again for the first time in like a year.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we were playing like games together, but we haven't done a Yuri visual novel in a hot
We haven't done
minute,
Yuri
right?
visual novel.
Yeah. So
But I mean, like, honestly, like whenever we stream together,
it's Yuri anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who should we send it over to? Oh, Monhan Stories Remastered. Ooh. Paper Mario 1,000-Year Door.
No way. We were gonna play that game.
We were. There are a lot of games you want to play.
That's true.
How about Nemuro Kai is reacting to Final Fantasy 14 live letter late.
Sure. I don't know.
What if I... Oh, there's a bunch of people streaming for Pride.
Ooh.
Let's see. Pride
I
streamers.
mean, that would be perfect for Yuri Friday.
How would you even sign up for this? Just do we just like put ourselves as
Good
like
question.
just put
Maybe you get like
I put lesbian or something
Yeah.
in my stream, so am I here?
I don't know.
Okay, well, let's send it over to somebody who's streaming for Pride. I highly doubt anyone would be streaming Fatal 12, so probably not that.
Probably the only ones that are streaming. And
Mhm.
even if there was, it's like I would be worried if they're like further.
Yeah,
than
true.
us.
Yeah. How about...
You also don't have to rate anyone.
Yeah,
but
I guess that's true.
It's also,
I guess that's
up to
true.
you. It's like a.
Uh,
There's no one you really. The problem with like rating someone is like.
you have to do the aftercare.
Yeah, you have to find someone that you trust.
Yeah, that's true too.
And it's kind of weird. So like for streamers, or I mean, I've only had this problem. But it's like I don't usually watch people around the time that I stream.
Yeah, same.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm usually watching people before I stream, so I know those people, but I don't know people who are streaming now.
Okay. Well, I mean, Leaflet's streaming, and we can raid
True.
Leaflet.
We could go. You just send it over to me.
Raid Leaflet. Okay. And then Yuri Friday raid, yeah?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yay! Yuri Friday
It's always
raid.
fun to see you Leaflet now.
Yeah. Copy paste. Here we go. Yeah, so we'll send it over to Leaf, and yeah, hopefully we'll keep playing this in the future weeks to come.
Yeah, I'm kind of down to see like what happens.
Yay! And we won't stop.
Maybe we'll. But we'll go on for a while.
Oh, pain in the stuff. I'm sorry, but thank you.
No, I guess you're gonna have to pay money.
No. I can't gift. I can, but it's too late. I'll do it another time. Maybe. I'll just pay Twitch $2.50 so that you can so that you can have an emote, Pintingia.
If you gift a sub, the money just comes back to you, right?
Partially, yeah. Right?
Yeah.
I actually don't know how that works. The agony of not being able to use GIF emotes in this video streaming site. I know, it's so hard. Okay, we're gonna send it over. And yeah, if you thank you, anonymous gifter. Oh, thank you for gifting Pintingia with sub. Welcome back to the Platinum Pumas. I hope that you enjoy your time.
Thank you, anonymous.
But yeah, thanks everybody. We're gonna send y'all. Thank you, anonymous gifter. Continue in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye. Where'd Leaflet go?